wow, wow. We always on point, wow, 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 wow. Yo, no refunds, it's showtime, we always on point. No dirty yo, but they call me the voice. I just dropped the link, come and talk to your boy. Talk to me, wow, talk to me, wow. Shout out CM, keep it real. Shout out Priest, y'all. Go ahead, Priest, y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak. And all the pieces that I got them on my thing, they complimentary. I walk up in the building, they feel the positive energy. Haters, they gon' hate, but they not gon' finish me. I can't let them get to me. I can't let them get to me. Now I remember them old days shooting in the crate. Man, I'm feeling like I'm Shaq. I'ma move 'em out the paint. Man, we doing what it takes to put some food up on our plate. Ain't no way we giving up. Ain't no way we losing faith. Cause we knowing that God got us. Something going on, let's talk about it. Man, let's talk about it like grown men. If we stick together, man, I promise we gon' win. Eyes on the prize, man, I'm always on Dan. Studio session, walking down, I be going in. Freestyling straight up at the top, don't need no pen. I'm better with no friends, I'm better by myself. We gon' make it to the top, man, only time will tell why they always playing with us. I told them don't poke the bear. OGs always give me game, I'm always soaking it in. You be hating in the chat, but you know you really a fan, man. You going outside, hating on another man. Wow, shout out Showtime, ain't no birdie here the realest one. Why they over there chatting a fool like they Javelle or something? Wow, 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 wow. They tryna get my attention, I ain't gon' pay none. Wow, everybody put their hands in the air. If you don't like it, you can stand over there. Wow, 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 wow. Showtime, ready up in no time. Wow, wow, wow. We ain't playing both sides. No. Yeah, keep it real. Shout out, preach y'all. Go ahead and preach y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Showtime. We live and direct, locked and loaded, along with my dog Key. What's good, Key?
Nothing much, nothing much. Happy Friday. What's going on, chat? What's going on?
Hey man, we got a couple things we gotta talk about. Make sure y'all hit the like button on both pages, by the way, both pages. Shout out to everybody on Key side too. You and Key chat, my chat, you know.
For
Make
sure.
sure y'all subscribe to Star Who Central, WBV Universe, all that good stuff. Shout
Facts.
out my partner HD Prince. He's somewhere.
Facts. B Sports Buzz. The
Yup,
crew.
B. Shout out to B. What's good, all y'all? Man, we got a couple things we gotta talk about. What up, Key, man? What's good, Key?
Man, look, we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. They've released the early return for All-Star voting. And the list is it's throwing me off. I can't lie, it's throwing me off. What about you, Showtime? Did the list throw you off? How do you feel about the list?
I'm not surprised. I'm actually not
Okay.
surprised.
Okay.
I was kind of expecting that to happen. Matter of fact, let me pull up the list so we can show everybody the list. Can you see it, Key?
Yeah, I can see it. I got y'all. I don't know. Have y'all seen the list, chat? Have y'all seen the list? You got CC number 1, Naphessa Collier number 2, Leah Boston number 3, Asia Wilson number 4, Brianna Stewart 5, Paige 6, 7, Kelsey Mitchell, number 8, Sabrina Ionescu, number 9, Lexi Hull, number 10, Kiki Iriafen, 11, Kelsey Plum, Satu Sabli, 13, AR5, Angel Reese, 14, Alicia Gray, Goggles, and 15, Jonquel Jones. Interesting. It's interesting to say the least with this early list. But I done got some intel. I done got some intel, show.
Talk to me.
So it's not necessarily intel, but the streets is talking. And I'm hearing that some people aren't voting for Angel because they don't want her in that environment. So I'm hearing that you know, even AR fans are a part of this. People who do love AR, some of them I think love her so much to the point where they're not voting for her because they say they don't want her in that environment. And I'll be honest, y'all, I completely understand. Like, if she genuinely didn't make it on her own volition, okay. But y'all, we gotta there's a point we got, you know, we're not gonna always agree with our player. You know, Angel is my favorite player in the WNBA. I'm not gonna always agree with how she goes about things. You know what I'm saying? So what I will say for the people who say they haven't been voting for her because they don't want her there and in that environment, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all gotta let AR decide. Y'all can't take that into y'all own hands. Y'all still need to vote for her because she's deserving. And if she decides not to go, then you let her decide not to go. And that still doesn't make her an all-star. She still was an all-star, but then she just decides not to show up. But don't take that accolade away from her because y'all feel some type of way, which rightfully so. I get it. I understand how y'all feel. I feel the same way. Again, if she just didn't make it on her own, I'm not mad because I wanted to go after I saw All Star last year. I wanted to go to All Star, and I said, you know what? When they announced this in Indy, I'm not going. Physically, I'm not going. I actually wanted to physically go to All Star this year, and they announced Indy, and I said, no, I'm cool on it. But y'all just vote for your player. Vote, 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 vote. Vote for your player and let your player decide. And let the voting be true voting. You know what I'm saying? So I get where y'all coming from, but that's all I have to say. Let Angel decide. You know, I see somebody saying Angel interview today. She says she wants her and Camilla to be there, y'all. Maybe something you don't
Vote,
agree with.
vote for Camille. Look, check this out, man. Check this out. Man, everybody go vote, man. Stop bitching and complaining. Go vote. I see a lot of people they mad saying, "Oh, the Clarkers took over the vote, the whole voting poll." Rightfully so. You was what you want? You didn't think they were gonna do that? That's why I wasn't surprised. I already knew who was gonna be number one. I knew Fee was gonna be number two, and Leah Boss was gonna be top five somewhere. And I'm surprised Sophie Cunningham ain't top 10. So I mean, look, they just doing what they do. I mean, everybody got to start complaining and go vote, bro. Just go vote. If you ain't vote, then you count. Don't complain about the ballot and you ain't voting.
You're not voting.
I
You
voted
know,
a whole lot.
I hate to say it, show. My bad, show. Let me get this off. I hate to say it, show, but come on, y'all. Y'all see what they're gonna do for CC. Like, don't y'all keep letting them basically come together. They don't, no matter what, they come through for their players, right? Showtime,
Yeah,
am I wrong? They
do.
coming through
No,
for
that's what they
CC.
do for
They
sure.
coming through for Lexi. Lexi not number 9. We know Lexi not number 9. They coming through for Sophie Cunningham, who is damn, let me pull up the full list, y'all. I think Sophie Cunningham is I can't remember, but she's above players. Sophie's above players she shouldn't be above. They're gonna come through for their people, y'all. We can't slack off and not come through for our people. Get out. Yeah, I'm with Showtime.
Just
You know,
vote. Stop complaining. Stop all this. Because they gonna do they supposed to do. Bro, this is them supporting they own is bigger than basketball. We talked about this. Like, come on, bro. Like that's what they gonna do. I ain't trying to get into all that, but you already know what it is.
I hear you. You ain't gotta say
They
too
gonna
much.
support that.
What's
But
understood don't gotta
I'm
be
not mad at them
explained.
supporting them. I'm not tripping. I just want everybody to do their part. Now, the voting is not the end all be all, y'all. That don't determine everything. You feel me? It's 50% fan vote, 50% players, and I think it's 25% coach, something like that. I think the coaching they pick who are the ones that the reserves. They pick the reserves. So I mean, it's not the end all be all. Just all right, control what you can control though. If you have a problem with the voting, just go vote. Like vote. I didn't vote it probably every day.
Every day. Especially
So
on double vote days, y'all. Y'all gotta vote on the double vote
just
days.
vote.
Like, just vote. I mean, that's what this is about. I mean, look, y'all. It's a lot. It's been a lot since 2023. I totally understand how y'all feel. You know, it's been a lot since 2023. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And so I get how y'all feel. And when you get emotionally involved in a player, you know, I can understand. Sometimes you can see yourself in that player too. And so you definitely take it kind of personal with your lived experience, y'all. But one thing we cannot lose sight of when it comes to supporting these players, period. But if Angel Reese is your favorite player like mine, we got to stand 10 toes down when it comes to Angel Reese, y'all, and who she supports and what she wants to do. So now she even telling us, hey, y'all need to get Camilla in there. That's what she's saying, y'all.
Yeah.
So we got to, if we supporting the player, we just got to support the player, y'all. We can't say, well, I want this for the player. I want to do this.
Man, you got control of that. Just vote, bro.
Just vote. That's all you could do.
That's
just
all you
vote.
can do. Because I already know it. I already see what was. I knew this was gonna happen though. I know a lot of the Clarkers, they're gonna vote Clark, they're gonna vote Naphessa, Collier, Asia, they're gonna vote their own players, they're gonna vote Kiki, they're gonna vote, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do all they can to keep Ainge out of there. So I don't know why everybody's surprised by it. It's gonna be in Indiana too. Like, come on,
right,
man.
exactly.
Y'all,
like it's gonna be in Indiana. They want to see, okay, because we talk about this all the time. Show it's gonna be in Indiana. What type of fan base is Indiana? They believe that Caitlin Clark upholds the league. She puts butts in seats, all of this other stuff. So for them, they only care about their players and where they play. We know Indiana Fever fans, or now I'm not saying the entire fan base before y'all start wanting to tussle, but a lot of the fan base, they only support those players in Indiana. They don't support the rest of the league. They don't support everybody. So they don't care about all that. They just want to see their players. They will have CC, let me see, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham.
Look what they got Cunningham. I'm gonna show you. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, pull that up for me.
I laughed at that. I said, man, look, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm actually expecting Cunningham to be higher than that. They got Sophie Cunningham, number 23, over Jackie Young and Ryan Howard.
Like, and Ryan Howard is actually having a pretty good season this year, y'all. Like,
yeah,
she's doing her thing this season. I have to give it to her. You know, Sophie Cunningham averaged 6 points per game across a 6-year career. Sophie Cunningham averaged 7 or 6 points per game over a 6-year career. Let's be honest. Let's be for real.
But you know, it's like, I don't know if y'all pay attention to the NBA voting. Like, Laker fans vote all of their players. You feel what I'm saying? They vote LeBron. LeBron gonna be number one. They're gonna have Austin Reeves, and when Alex Caruso on the Lakers, he was high on the voting. So that's how it is. Like, these major fan bases, whoever got the biggest fan base, you can guarantee they're gonna have like 5-6 of their players on the voting, because they supporting their players. I mean
that's just what you're supposed to. I don't know why we making this. Let's not, y'all thinking too hard. I even see somebody, shout out to everybody in the chat showing love. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the all notification button. I see somebody say, y'all really want Angel to go to that toxic building. It's not about what we want. I think you're not listening. Y'all listen. Use your comprehension, y'all. It's not about what we want. It's about what she wants. She said she want to go there.
Man, look, bro. Look, bro.
Like what?
Man, be selfish. All right, bro. Y'all need to be selfish for once. All right. No man what nobody else thinks. See that's the problem with a lot of people. They too concerned about what other people think. Bro, just use your own brain and you make the decision. You either make the decision or stop complaining. Just vote. Just vote. If she makes it, she makes it. She don't make it, she don't make it. It really not. It's not a big deal. But don't say, oh, this person got more votes and y'all ain't voting though. Y'all ain't even stepping. Y'all ain't stepping at all. If you ain't stepping, then why you talking? Man, it's very easy. WNBA.com. Matter of fact,
it's in the top corner. Yeah, show them.
It's not even difficult, bro.
WNBA at the top right corner.
Look, I can't get mad. Look, bro, they gonna come through for theirs. I'm not sure. I mean, look, that's just what it is. They'll vote Stephanie White if they had they could. Stephanie White could be top 5. You feel me? So I mean, hey man, I'm not the type of person gonna sit around and complain. I'm looking for results, man. I'm looking for solutions. I'm looking for results. So let me put this in the chat. Copy.
I mean, look, y'all, it's on WNBA.com.
I'm finna put it in the chat.
In the top, I got you. In the top right corner, it says All-Star Voting. Click All-Star Voting, add them in there. You know, and he's putting it in the chat for y'all too. But I'm just telling y'all as well. Once you click the link that he puts in the chat, that's the next step for y'all. Go to the top right corner. It says All-Star Voting.
Hold on. I'm put it right down.
You funny though, Show. You funny as hell because that's true. If they could vote Stephanie White, they would.
Man, vote Stephanie White. Well, I'm not mad at them. They standing on business behind what they believe. I ain't look, man. As a fan base, as a group, whatever you want, however you want to represent yourself, bro. Look, don't complain about about other people standing on business, and you ain't standing on business.
So okay, so let's bring this up. Let's talk about it for real. So what you think about this? So for the people who saying, okay, I don't want her in that environment, in that building, y'all want to vote her in there so bad, whatever, right? Then they saying, okay, then she's gonna go, and then y'all gonna be complaining that, y'all gonna be complaining that she's dealing with racial things or whatever. What you think about the people saying that?
I think people need to just stop being soft. Man, look here, bro. Angel grown. This a grown woman, bro. Like I'm not babysitting nobody now, bro. Like, we ain't doing that. Look, she gonna stand on her own 2 feet, bro. That ain't my job though. I'm not her bodyguard or nothing like that. She wants to be a part of the All-Star game. She gonna I'm pretty sure she needs to do. She gonna continue to play better. She's playing a lot better last 4 games offensively. She started off the season shaky offensively. Last 4 games she picking it up. Look, she got control. If she want to make the All-Star team, she got to control her part. Go out there and play, continue to play better like she's been playing the last 4 or 5 games. And the fans do their part. They vote. I mean, look, all this talking about we scared of the environment, all of this. Look here, bro. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. Ain't nobody dying behind this shit. It's not that deep. It's basketball. We just, I mean, look, we all know what time it is with that, but look, the internet is the internet. Like, she got to go to Indiana 5 times. How many times she got to go to Indiana?
3 more times, I think. They played 3 more times, right? Okay. Yeah.
So y'all want her to not show up to the Chicago Sky versus Indiana game was in Indiana? I mean, that don't make sense.
Yeah, y'all. Click the link. Showtime dropped it in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a different perspective. Let me have the table for a second, Show.
Go ahead.
For the people who saying, and then we gonna be crying, y'all. Let's be honest. Unfortunately, the world we living in, man, look. We all dealing with this, right? But let me say this. We all got to go get our paycheck regardless of what's going on, unfortunately. Or you don't got a roof over your head. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying Angel needs this or anything like that, y'all, but it's a part of her brand. It's a part of her stuff. And she herself said it. So, yeah, if something happens, I probably won't have a lot to say because she herself is wanting to go there. I'm just here to support her as a fan. I'm not here to pick and choose when or how I want to support her. That's not how I get down. So even when she has 0 points, I still support Angel Reese. I'm not one of them shaky fans. I'm not one of them, I can't keep, oh man, Angel didn't pump fake again. I don't want to be a fan no more. I can't keep, I see people, I done seen content creators say, I can't keep making excuses for Angel and they switching sides and they switching up because of stupid stuff. I'm a real fan of hers. I'm a real fan. I'm going to stand 10 toes and I'm going to just support. I'm finna get me a Me Bounce t-shirt. Too, by the way, y'all go over to Angel Reese's website, get you a Me Bounce t-shirt, and put where your mouth is, by the way, because the proceeds go to cyberbullying. Her foundation is, and that's another thing to put on the list. She did a court, now she's doing this. Not to be petty, y'all, but yeah, Clarissa, I ain't seen nothing from you yet when it come to out of the ring. But you want to say she don't got accolades and don't deserve it.
Yeah,
And she done two things already. Showtime. She done did the court. Now she doing the Me Bounce thing.
Forget about the financial literacy, right? What was it?
Doing all of these things, bro. But she ain't deserve the award though.
Didn't she do the financial literacy with Matt Johnson? Yeah,
correct. And she do stuff we don't even see, y'all. This is stuff we know about. Support your player, man. Y'all gotta come on now. I ain't gonna Showtime. Showtime. I'm a little. I use my words differently. Showtime gonna call y'all soft. I'm gonna just say y'all gotta just think. Just support your player. You know what I'm saying? She wants y'all support. Just support the player. Don't think too hard about it. She decides not to go, then she doesn't go.
Right. Look, man. Look, bro. See that I don't like when people see Key. I'm not the type of person sit around and complain. I ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Right.
If I don't like something, I'm finna do something to get better results. I'm not finna sit around and complain all day.
Let me get to these super chats real quick, Show.
Go ahead.
My bad, because they go by and then I forget, y'all. I don't want to forget. B83 Sports with the $5 super chat. I will be putting my vote in today. Go Chicago Sky, go Reese. Make sure you vote for AA and Camilla as well when you vote for Angel Reese.
Right.
That's what she wants, y'all. Yeah. So, and then one more. And then shout out to B83 Sports for the $5 super chat again. I hope Angel go in their house and show out, step in there without even rubbing her feet on the rug. Facts, B83 Sports. But thank you so much for the $5 super chats and supporting the channel.
Yeah, man. A lot of people fake fans, Key. We know that, Key. Everybody got fake fans in a fan base. I think most of Angel fans are organic though, because we really most of them following her like I've been following her.
Yeah.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that jump out the bandwagon though. Like I'm a pure rider, you know. That I'm
me too, Sean.
Real deal supporter. I'm what you call a real supporter. I'm a real friend. Just because the world turned against you don't mean I am. I got a mind of my own.
Correct.
So I think people need a lot of people need to learn how to think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out. A lot of people make decisions based off of how other people think, and that's the problem. Mm-hmm. You don't even understand. You stopping your own blessing when you think like that. Like you support somebody, and you really rock with somebody behind closed doors, you rock with them in the public, same way. So, look, man, it's no. If you rock with her, go vote. Vote twice a day. How many emails you got? Use all of them.
Facts.
That's all I can tell you.
Facts, y'all, man. Use your emails. Pull up on a different browser. Pull it up on your phone, on your laptop, on your desktop. Man, just go vote.
And by the way, this is an open panel show, so we're gonna open the panel. And, after we get done talking, chop it up, cause we got a couple things gonna break down. But shout out to Erica. What's good, Miss Erica? She said, show that we want our favorite player there too. Yeah, show that we want our favorite player there. That's for sure. Shout out to Erica.
Show that we want our favorite. Facts, Erica Palmore. Shout out to Erica. That's one of my members, actually. Y'all, I'll be remembering all of you. Erica, appreciate you supporting both channels and coming through. But yeah, we definitely gotta do that, y'all. We gotta show our support for the players we support, because they're gonna do that for theirs. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna do that for theirs, y'all. So we gotta do the same thing, man. Come on, let's be for real.
For sure. I'm not. Right, man. Look, when they open up the poll, I voted. I mean,
yeah.
I did know now. This is what I did learn today, though, y'all. I learned something new today. You can vote one player at a time. I didn't even know that.
Oh, I thought you had to fill out the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm voting. Right, I made like 3-4 of them with like different people on it. But really, you can just vote for one. Vote for one though. If you're going with the Angel, like you want to vote for Angel, vote for one. Just vote Angel. You know what I'm saying? Or Camilla or something like that. Camilla, you want to vote all the players on Chicago? Vote all the players on Chicago. That's why I did on one on just voted Chicago Sky players on one of mine. Vote Chicago Sky. Ariel Atkins, Camilla Cardoso, you know.
Yeah.
Vote Chicago Sky players. Show love to Chicago Sky players, you know. Shout out to Nadira. What's good, Nadira? She said, facts, Key, and we gotta stand on business when it comes to our player. Ain't no switch aside. Man, ain't no switch aside.
One thing about it, I'm 10 toes. I'm 10 toes. I ain't gonna lie to you. 10 toes. I'm sorry,
Key.
y'all. 10 toes, y'all. But
right. Now, Key, what's going on in other news, Key? We gotta get to this real quick. What else going on?
I saw a little bit about it. Right before we get into that, for this go away. Shout out to Felicia Daniels for the $10 super chat. Found out fans not voting. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Felicia. But Felicia, one of my members, said found out fans not voting because they don't want our player in that toxic environment. Let them decide. You can also go into incognito and vote as well. I'm only voting our 3 girls.
Yeah, it's that's actually true because I saw a couple people say the same thing.
Yeah, I peeped that too.
I saw people say the same thing. I think they're taking basketball too serious, man. It's look, don't pay attention to the fans. Like if she go up in the lines, then they just show me how much a gangster she is. Y'all make her seem like she's soft. I don't like that. Y'all trying to, if y'all really care about Angel like that, don't make it look like she's soft. She want to go. Y'all trying to act like she's soft. Like she ain't soft. Ain't nothing gonna happen to her. Shout out to Miss Bernadine. She said the mega folks are counting us to not vote for Angel. Let's vote collectively and unconditionally for Angel. Let's show her and prove we really have her back for sure.
Exactly, y'all. I mean, it's gonna be if she don't. Yeah, I mean, it's more about, and I think that's why y'all not really seeing the bigger vision. It's more about her. Like, if we vote for her how we normally do, she gonna keep feeling that love from us. If she don't make it because we not really voting for her, she gonna be like, damn, my fans not messing with me no more. Like, what is it? Y'all don't get that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. It's not about the venue. It's not about nobody else. It's about supporting your player and letting your player know I got your back.
Right.
She needs to continue to feel that. Y'all saying, "Oh, I'm worried about her mental." Well, it's not gonna help her mental if she feel like her fans turn their back on her. That's not gonna help her mental when she feel like her fans turned they back on her. You know what I'm saying?
But Key, Angel Reese riding around Ferrari. She got all this motion. Y'all worried about the wrong. Y'all think she really stressed out?
Bro. She's not. That's why I'm like, I don't y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all doing. Ooh, I hate to say it, but yeah, y'all taking it too. I can't explain it, y'all. Like,
come on.
Yeah, man. And it's her decision to decide. Sometimes she go tell me if I'm lying. She go on them interviews and be like, give Tyler Marsh time. I disagree with her, but that's my player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm a supporter.
You know how I feel about that.
I don't agree with everything Angel want to do.
Chicago, her home. I strongly disagree. I think she
be better somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean me personally, but hey, that's her.
Yeah, but that's what she want to do. I disagree with things she says all the time. Not all the time, but sometimes I disagree with it. But I'm still gonna support her. Like, what do I look like?
Yeah,
she'll learn. She'll learn.
What up, D? Shout out to D. He said, Angel only player averaging a double-double. That's a fact. Average double-double. She like 10th in steal. She top 10 in steal, something like that.
Number 1 in rebounds.
Yeah, I mean,
vote. Go vote.
She has to control what she can control, which is go out there and continue to get better, play good basketball. We control, you know. Why not? What's the problem? Now you want to get to the next subject?
Yeah, we can. We can definitely get into the next subject, man. Listen, just go WNBA.com, all-star vote. You can vote one person at a time. Vote Camilla, vote Angel. Go vote, man. But man, speaking of voting, speaking of the Chicago Sky, speaking of Camilla, Angel McCoughtry. Oh, damn. Shout out to Dre Stewart for the $5 super chat. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave the subject alone. Angel fans will be there wanting to see her. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's all it is. We done already spread the word. That's our part. That's what we supposed to do. Y'all do what y'all want with that. But man, y'all. So I seen it this morning scrolling on threads, and I saw a statement from Angel McCoughtry. Seemed like she dissing Hailey Van Lith. I just saw the statement, so I don't know what the flesh of this was, or if she said more than this. But based off of this statement, she said, if Hailey Van Lith had 10,000 followers, would she be in the league?
I think got a video to it too. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Can you hear it?
I can't hear it. You turn the sound on?
Oh. Hold on. Hold on, just a second. Gotta restart it. Yeah, that's my first time seeing it. I just got there, man. Like, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy too.
You said highest Kendall Clark in front of Naphessa College. Well, she got the fan base.
Correct.
She got the machine. She got the machine behind her. She got the people. You know.
Yeah. That's how that works, y'all.
Y'all really think somebody gonna get more voting than somebody that got the machine behind them? That's crazy. If you think that, then you really lost in the sauce. Ain't nobody can get more voting than Cece. You out your mind. you setting yourself up to be mad. Cause ain't nobody finna override the machine when it comes to that. You know, she got all them outlets on her side. I need to pull this up. There we go.
You click the sound on?
Oh.
Yeah, you got to click that button in the corner. Yep.
Is her? Is she? Is there?
There we go.
There players out there that may be better than Hailey Van Lith? I believe so. They're not popular. If Hailey Van Lith had 10,000 followers, would she be in the league? Let me ask you that.
I don't think so. What do you think?
I don't think so. Honestly, we just talking about her true talent. Take away the followers. It's just from her talent right now. Would she be in the league if she only had 10,000 followers? Like Hailey Van Lith, she's a decent player, right? Is there players out there that may be better than Hailey Van Lith? I believe so. They're not popular. If Hailey Van Lith had 10,000 followers, would she be in the league? Let me ask you that.
I don't think so. What do you think?
I don't think so. Honestly.
Hey man, hey Key, I don't think so. It's crazy work. You telling me? Hold on. Nah, I want to say that. Shout out to Angel McCoughtry. Most of the time all-star, true baller, true hooper. First of all, she definitely got game. We already know this. So look, I think is she paying attention to the point guards in the league right now?
Sips T.
Is she paying attention to the guard playing the WNBA right now?
Sips T.
There's nowhere in here you can look at the landscape of the guards in the WNBA and say HVL don't belong in the WNBA.
Go ahead, Showtime.
Bro, I'm not, no disrespect, but
let me know when I got the table show, because I'm finna eat her up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me know. Go ahead.
Y'all telling me HVL ain't better than Dana Evans? Y'all telling me HVL ain't better than Lexi Brown? Y'all telling me HVL not better than Lindsay Allen? She not that. Look, I can go on and on and on. Y'all look, Who the best point guard on Chicago right now? By the way, Tyler Moore said she on the verge of winning the starting spot for the point guard position. Sid Colson. So hold on, y'all telling me Sid who HVL not better than Sid Colson? Oh my God, y'all is capping. Key. I strongly disagree. Her being in the league ain't got. Now, she is popular. Not gonna take that away. But the WNBA need popular players. So what's the problem now? You need popular players.
Let me know when I can cook, show.
I mean, HVL, she got some motion and she can ball. What's the problem?
I'm about to go in.
I think
y'all.
she can. Go ahead.
Man, listen. Both of them is clowns. Her and whoever that lady is clowns. Sorry. Shout out to her. Yeah, vet in the league. But y'all vets in the league make it very hard to support y'all. I mean, y'all make it hard to go to war for y'all because it's giving straight up hating. You're hating. Are there better players that are not in the league right now? Yes. But that has nothing to do with HVL. Are there terrible players that are in the league right now? Yes. So what does that have to do with HVL? You got Mo Jefferson, Rachel Banham. I mean, what are we talking about? You got Sid Colson. You got plenty of these old, and that's the thing, the old guard. Angel McCoughtry is a part of the old guard. I'm sick of the old guard. They're haters. They hate on these rookies. I'm not a big HVL fan. I'm really not. I never been. That's just not my like. I'm not a big HVL fan, but I do think that she deserves to be a bench player at the very least. And yes, show you need all of that. Popularity has nothing to do with it, but that is a part of growing the league. Yeah. HVL has a deeper bag than CC. HVL has a deeper bag than CC. If we want to go there. HVL is an Olympic medalist. She plays for the Olympic team. Let's not just act like she garbage. And that's I'm not a fan, right? But I'm not finna sit up here and act like she garbage. I personally didn't necessarily think we needed to pick her at 11 or 10. You know, she could have went second or third round, but to say she just does not deserve to be in the league and she's only in the league due to popularity is ridiculous. And it sucks to hear that because for HVL, I know how she feels. She probably feel like I put work in and day to play on my name like that. I put work in and day out. I'm trying to be a better defender. She's trying. I seen it. I watch her. She do the drills. She's a little bit better. She works hard, man. She deserves her spot to come off of the bench. And on our team, at least on our, maybe not another team, but on our team, yeah. She's better than Mo Jefferson. Yes, she is. I'm sorry. Like, what are we even talking about? Deja Kelly, I would say Kelly is just as popular as Hailey Van Lith, maybe even more popular, and Deja Kelly's not on the roster. So popularity has nothing to do with it.
That's
like, come on, y'all. Cut it out.
That's a good point right there. I agree with you right there.
What are we talking about?
And Key, and this look at Letitia on Golden State. Why she don't have a permanent spot? Did you see how she played last night for Golden State Valkyries?
Man, like, amazing.
She should have a permanent spot. You know why she got a permanent spot? Because too much politics going on. You got all these older players with guaranteed contracts. They shouldn't even be in the league, to be honest. A lot of these younger players coming in, this new crop of players coming in last year and this year. I mean, come on, bro. They should be on rosters. They better than these older players you got on these teams. I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, they are. They are, in my opinion. HVL is very talented young player. Trust me. She's not in the league just because her social media following. That's bull crap. If you don't see that, you don't know basketball. I just disagree with Miss Angel McCoughtry on that. I don't know. Some of these folks got hidden agendas too. Some of these people, when they talk, it's always hidden agendas. It's
the old guard show. They hate.
It's like they trying to protect You know what I'm saying? It's
They're
like
scared about what's about to happen. They're scared.
It,
And I understand that. But you don't go hating on these play like you're an athlete like them. There should be like a camaraderie no matter what. Like you understand her, understand the battles that she faces. So for you to say that, I get you, y'all are scared. The old guard, in my opinion, because Lexi Brown be talking crazy. She's in the league, and Lexi Brown talks crazy because she's scared about what's happening. Will I still have a roster in a year or two? With these new players coming in, will I still have a roster spot? These people are mad that they're not gonna have roster spots. Show.
Yeah, but hey, on so long, politics gonna help you out because you're gonna have more teams. They finna have the Portland team, the Toronto team. You're gonna have more teams coming in. Look, these owners of these teams, the GMs. Look, at the Wild, everybody gonna be looking to make money and win. They ain't got time for all these locker room politics. I mean, y'all had y'all shot. Lexi Brown, she been in the league for how many years? She had her shot already.
Yeah.
She shot her load. She been shot her load. She go on the podcast and doing a little sneak dish she be doing. She shot out. I mean,
Lexi Brown shut out. All that crying. Yeah, all that crying.
Nah, I disagree, man. I don't like people hating on my dog, HVL. I miss HVL. HVL can play. I think she get a bad rep for what happened at LSU, but again, she's not a traditional point guard. If she one of them players, you gotta allow her to play her game. If you don't, you're not gonna get your return
and that's the problem too, because I feel like people are grading her on a position that's not her. And you know, HVL is not a point guard. She's a point guard by committee type player. She's not just a point guard. So if you're expecting her to be that, then yeah, you grading her on the wrong thing. You really are.
In my personal opinion, yeah.
And so I mean that's what it is. And look, she struck. Look, the reason why we can't even go in on this because okay, she has a deep bag as far as offensively, but she struggles defensively and she's a smaller player. So she's just gonna have to grit and grind. But she has the intangibles to be grown, right? And that takes time though. And that's what the problem is with this league. They want these ready players all the time. That's not every time. Some players you gotta groom. You got to mold them. And HVL is going to be one of those players. She's a scorer. Now, her defense isn't amazing, but, bro, I could name you plenty other players that are future Hall of Famers that their defense isn't amazing. So we can't even use that against her because there's plenty other players. Jewel Lloyds, KP. These are future Hall of Famer players, man. But their defense is not that good.
You definitely can't, because CC defense god awful. Especially what I saw last night. So there's plenty of guards in the league ain't playing no defense. I don't know how y'all getting off. Look, bro, I can't do it, man. I just, bro, that hurt. I can't watch players play 50% of the court, bro. That bothers me, bro. That's. I seen HBL go out there at least put an effort though. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, for sure.
That Connecticut game, she was out there fighting over screen, taking charges, sliding her feet. See, it's not her fault that she's not 6 foot. Just do the best you can, bro. Like, that's cool. But anyways, though, Chicago is playing Phoenix Mercury tomorrow. And Chicago on the back-to-back too. They got Phoenix tomorrow. They got Atlanta Sunday. Back-to-back game, afternoons game too, which is crazy. You got 2 afternoon games. But look, how you feeling about the tomorrow game versus AT Phoenix?
I mean, everybody's back out healthy, including Collier Copper. I feel like I just want to see more improvement in the players that we put out there in AA, HVL, Angel, hopefully Michaela we'll see more of, and Camila Cardoso. That's all I can ask for. I don't think we win the game. Personally, I think we lose. for the same reasons as always. We match up well with the bigs, but the guards don't match up. Ariel Atkins isn't taking enough shots. It depends on how many minutes he gives HVL. He gave her 25 or 26 minutes last game. I think that's too much. It's not time for that yet. That's too many minutes for her right now. And she got to look for her shot too. HVL has to look for her shot too. And she needs to be on the court with Ariel Atkins, not Rachel Banham. So I think it's going to come down to his lineup, his substitutions. But I go off a pattern, and his pattern has shown that he's not good at either one of those things. And so in my opinion, we lose. But what I'm hoping to see, even if we do lose, I'm just hoping to see improvement from these players and how we lose. That's what I'm looking to see. So that's how I feel about the matchup tomorrow with Phoenix.
All right. Look, I'm gonna keep it simple like this. The Chicago Sky either gonna barbecue me or do sink or swim. And we gonna pray. gonna pray. For real. I expect I have low expectations right now. Until Joe P shows me that he actually wants to win and make the playoffs, I have low expectations. Because he's doing this on purpose. I'm not stupid. All these other teams, they making moves, cutting players, and you just sitting on your hand. Like, come on.
Nothing.
What you gonna do? Camilla goes and play in the Euro League. What's gonna happen?
Mo Jeff has not seen the floor. With Sloot out and Mo Jeff out, that should be long enough to get a hardship contract. I'm not understanding. The guidelines, I think, is you got to have 2 players injured for 2+ or like 3+ weeks. So Camilla doesn't count because Camilla only leaves for 2 weeks and she comes back. But you got Mo Jeff and injured. So, bruh, sign a hardship contract.
Right. And look, I'm gonna say this before I open up the panel. Shout out to Angel Reese. I did a video last night. I talked about the Me Bound shirt. A lot of people say, she ain't gonna be able to trademark Me Bounds. Well, she did it successfully. Now she got the clothing line up. Go out there and get y'all merch. TheAngelReese.com. If you mess with her, you want one of them shirts, go get you one. Definitely gotta get me one. I don't want no pink. I need one of white and blue Johns or the black one right there. I like that one. I like the white one right there. Definitely gotta get me one.
I'm getting me the black, white, and pink one.
The black, white, and pink.
That's the one I'm gonna get. Yeah.
The hat, I ain't gonna lie. The hat kind of cold though. I ain't gonna lie. The hat kind of nice though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I like it.
Make sure I hit the like button too. Smash the gas on the like button, man. The link in the chat. We open up the floodgate. J Man said I gotta give me that pink one. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That pink one it's kind of nice though.
Don't do that, y'all. My fellas, get you a pink hat. It's okay.
I can't be. Hey, look, I'm gonna be so shot out sitting up here with a pink hat on, man. I can't make myself do it, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna look so shot out. I ain't gonna lie. With a pink hat on.
No, you'll look great. Your locks is gonna look nice.
Yeah, I don't want nobody get no idea.
You ain't gonna get no ideas.
Hey, this ain't that, Keith. This ain't that.
Y'all kill me. A color don't make you nothing. Rock the color, man. Cameron Ben put that to rest.
Hey, you know my daughter say. She said, Dad, why you got a pink hat? That's for girls.
Oh Lord.
That should be pink for girls.
It's okay, baby girl. Real men can wear a cute pink hat.
I can't have see me walk around with a pink hat on, man. Man. I can't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? I got folks looking up to me, man.
You ain't going up like nothing. You act like you finna put on some heels. You ain't finna put on those heels.
Nah, ain't nothing that going on.
Ain't exactly.
Lipstick,
the pink hat is nice. All the ladies, Y'all be so y'all don't be thinking hard enough for me. Y'all don't be thinking hard enough for me. All the ladies is saying you gonna look good. What matters, the ladies or the men? If the ladies think you look good, put that damn pink hat on.
So y'all think? So hold on, ladies. Y'all think I should get a pink hat?
Yes, I'm seeing the ladies talk about it right now. Yes,
Hey, AJ, come up here, AJ. I dropped the link.
Yeah, we done dropped the link, y'all.
Link in the chat, y'all. Come up here. So y'all think I should rock the pink? Really? Really?
Correct. I think you should rock it.
But I'm gonna be, boy, shout out all the way. I ain't doing it. I ain't.
Yes, Showtime. Y'all be two fellas. Y'all, look now.
Look, man, I
It's
ain't going
killing
out
me.
like that. I know better. I know better than that.
Oh my God.
Man, my daughter, hey, my little girl, she don't play that. She was like, why he got pink on? That's for girls.
Look, it's the men, but what do men matter? He
know
don't.
better.
He not finna get.
He know better. Huh?
No. Stop it,
What's
y'all.
good? What's good with you, D?
Hey man, what's going on with your Showtime Key Facts? Man, I keep up with y'all like all the time, man. I love y'all show. I love what y'all doing, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. More blessings to you. Happy Friday and all of that.
Appreciate
it.
Man, I gotta say this, man. Because I had mentioned this in chat like earlier this week. I'm just still disappointed, man. This past weekend, y'all watch Angel Reese put up that triple double, right? And I come, Monday morning, what I do, I put on First Take, and I'm sitting there the whole show waiting for anything mentioning about that triple double. Stephen A. Man, they didn't mention not one thing the entire show. At the same time, I see like when CC come up with a triple double game, it's the entire episode of First Take just discussing that, man. I know that I'm way off topic, so I apologize. But yeah, I've been pissed off about that the entire week, because it's a lot of, even with and I'm gonna wrap it up, a lot of the fan voting is driven by the media, what they see in the media, and what they covered on First Take Monday was Kaylin's return, not Angel Reese's triple double. Again, I say Kaylin's return from injury, not Angel Reese's triple double, and that to me is a damn shame. But I digress.
Well, you got. Oh shit. Yeah, you got to understand, my boy. It is ESPN is ESCCN. Everything Sports, Kaylin Clark Network. So that's her machine. They're not gonna talk about her enemy. They're not gonna bring it up unless it's convenient for them. Their job is not to promote the WNBA. Their job is promote and push Caitlin Clark as the face, as the reason why people watch the WNBA. Even they push that. I personally, bro, I watch all the games. That's just me though, because I like basketball. But their job is to please the casual fans. Casual fan, NBA have. I'm telling y'all something. Basketball in 2025 have so many casual fans. They don't care nothing about actually basketball unless there's drama attached to it. Like especially when it comes to like Angel, if she's not part of it, they're gonna find a way to make it seem like she's part of it. Like what they do when they said some media outlet had Angel former teammate Marina Mabry push Caitlin Clark down. That had nothing to do with Angel, but they always gonna use her name as the bad guy. That's just what it is, bro. I come to. I've been made my mind up. That's what it is. That's the game they're gonna play. You say you can't play victim. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? King Room. Who you talking about? That because that's not y'all. See, that's my thing. Another thing about you black dudes. Hey, bro, until you slap the shit out of a white man when he disrespect you, Get off your knees and stop licking the white man boots. When he tell you to clock in and sweep his flow, don't come on my channel and talk to me. Y'all so quick. I'm so tired of these dudes. Bro, why we so quick to destroy each other, man? Y'all so quick to... It's like RG3, for example. I haven't seen RG3 speak on this latest Caitlin Clark incident.
I was about to say the same thing.
You know why? You know why.
Yeah.
It was number white milk on the court.
Yeah.
It was number white milk. Drinking white milk, that gets him through the day. Chocolate milk make him shit at night. We already know what time it is. His stomach is only, his stomach acts up when he drank black milk, not white milk. It's too many you RG3s out there. I need y'all to stay away from me because I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna disrespect you because I don't like y'all dudes. I'm tired of all the coon shit. I'm tired of y'all cutting jigs. Then y'all want to come on my channel. Y'all want me to agree with y'all little weak ass taste. Man, I don't give a fuck about you being a black man, a black woman, and you like Caitlin Clark. Go do your thing. Don't expect, but don't come on here trying to destroy like persuade me to think like you, man. Fuck your opinion. I don't give a fuck about you because you black. Stop telling me you black. Stop telling me you black and I like Caitlin. Who gives a shit? I like Paige Becker. She white too. I like Sabrina Nescu. I just don't like players that don't play no defense. And that's like that with basketball anyway, period. I like Cooper Flagg. I don't like Luka Doncic. So what? I don't like Damian Lillard. He black too. He don't play no defense. Who gives a shit? But when it comes to women basketball, you always got to remind me that you black. Fuck your black weak ass. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit, bro? Nobody cares. You got your head stuck with the white man ass. And you like white women. Who gives a shit? I don't care. Go ahead, bro.
Reese.
What up, Foolon?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I just wanted to weigh in on that and on everything real quick. So, what shocked me about the voting that fee comes in second, because that's actually kind of legit. I'm kind of proud of the people that they did that. Now, of course, Caitlin, I mean, she got 500,993. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. Just voting. Okay, Paige came in at 6. That's great. Like, what is the criterion that people are going off of? Now I get it. I mean, we've been doing this for understanding. I do get it. But I'm like, Asia Wilson comes in at 4th. Bro, I can't even take this stuff serious, man. Asia Wilson comes in. If Asia Wilson, who anybody can watch a WNBA game and see that she is the King Kong Godzilla of the league and the most dominant player that we've seen on the court. Like, I was over at just wanted to mention this real quick, right? I during that Fever Liberty game, right? Mm-hmm. I went over to this one Clarkie, who got a little channel, you know what I'm saying? Who he been like begging me for long. Yo, come on and debate me, come on, on there. So I decided, I'm gonna go ahead on there, man. You know what I'm saying? I went on his little weak channel, and we was shout out to him. He all right as a person, he's a black dude. But I wanted to get a kind of understanding where you at. Like, what goes into the mind of a person who decides to be on that side of everything? And I'm cool with, like you said, if you legitimately look at Caitlin and you just really believe her game is like that, that's cool. What I don't be getting is, how do you end up falling into the same Angel Reese stuff that the other dudes fall into? How can you sit there and listen to people call players your kind thugs, and then how can you sit there and watch, right, them say all these players are jealous and all of that. So I'm really asking him these type of questions. And really, like, what I'm finding out is, because he can't even really answer the questions, it's like they live literally in their own world, bro. And what do I mean by that? They live in this alternate reality, alternate reality where Caitlin Clark is just this big victim to them. That, like, they act like she the first white woman to ever play in the WNBA. Like, they really be believing this type of stuff. I'm trying to figure out, like, why are you acting like there has not been other white women there that have been really good, that people have considered the best? The year Caitlin Clark came into the league, a white woman was the MVP. Brianna Stewart was, right? So you already have a precedent set of great white players at the very least. They just have this, like, and in their world, Caitlin Clark is picked on. This the joint that got me, right? This is what Bull was saying. He said that last year the media, listen to this. He said the media was pushing for Angel Reese to be rookie of the year. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? Right. So I came to conclude, like, it's really no point arguing with them, because, like, they can't even be honest about the obvious stuff. Just the real obvious stuff that's just right in front of you. I think they just only listen to their own people who saying things that they agree with. And then, I mean, all you got to do is look at the voting right there. That tells you the machine behind her, everything. It's not her play. Her team is 500. A 500 squad. Like, with all these new players. A 500 squad. Being the team that they're given the most national games and everything. It's a 500 team, so there's nothing legit to it. Not the leading scorer in the league. Them damn assists. That all right, that's cool. I think either her or Alyssa Thomas right now leading in assists. All right, cool. There's nothing on the defensive end. They pretend like defense ain't important. Like, instead of just holding her accountable for her lack of defense, they'd rather put together arguments as to why defense ain't important. The boy was saying to me, like, this is what he said. He said, all right, anyone who believes that, you can win with defense in 2025, don't know basketball. Bro, this type of stuff they be saying. And I'm saying all this to say what we already knew. There ain't no basketball people, man. These dudes are not basketball people. It's just, right now, Caitlin Clark is, as I've said, she is the Elvis Presley of women's basketball, right? She's not bringing something that we've never seen before, but for some reason, because of where she's from, what she looks like and everything, it's like when she does it, it's just crazy, real big deal. It's just reminds me, honestly, of Jason Williams a little bit. Like when Jason Williams was doing behind the back, passes and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I recall, like, well, maybe it was a little different where I was, but like if Iverson or Marbury played like that, it'd be considered like a negative thing. But when a dude like Jason Williams do it, he's just the greatest thing and the most entertaining thing since sliced bread. And that's just all I'm gonna say, man. Like that's just all I want to put out there right now.
Yeah,
Stuff is ridiculous, man.
Hey, okay. For shout out to my boy Fulon. He do a really good job his channel, man. Make sure I subscribe to him. Look, this is what I'm gonna say, bro. Those type of people, y'all, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Stop arguing with ignorant folks. Obviously, they don't know anything about that. If you notice, I don't give these folks no attention. I don't. They want my attention. You'll never get my attention. Look, I will destroy you in any kind of basketball debate. I don't give you my attention. I don't waste time with people. If you don't know basketball, just go do research. Go watch games. Go watch film. Like, do your thing, bro. I really don't care. On my show, what we do, we gonna talk basketball. Defense, offense. I'm sticking to the script. I'm not finna do all this capping and caping for players. Look, bro, you gotta play. Whether I like you or not, play defense, bro. Play defense. Defense helps. Defense rebound win championship. Offense, obviously, you gotta score the ball, but you ain't winning no championship without defense. Another thing too, bro. You gotta understand something. In reality, a lot of these people, you're gonna start to see certain people not be fans of CC. She gonna have. This is truth. This is truth. A lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon because it's something new. They want to be part of something. After a while, they're going to start to pick up on things they don't like about a game, and they're going to fall back on them. The ones that's going to stick by, they relate to her. That's just what it is. You're going to support who you relate to. I mean, that's just what it is. I'm not tripping about that. Look, you can hoop. Whether you white, black, blue, whatever. Last time I checked, I never heard nobody in my community made this about race. They made it about race. So that's why I got to a point. I don't even care what they say no more.
I want to ask you something if possible, right? Because as you definitely been watching longer than me, right? Naphessa Collier being second is. I just wanted to add, like, as far as is it because Minnesota, do they have like a real crazy fan base, or you think like what do you think is behind that? You think really people just legit think she the best?
You asking me?
Yes.
I mean, I think rightfully so. Naphessa probably should be number one considering her start to the season. If you
consider her the real number one. You know what I mean? The Caitlyn thing, I think whoever number two, that's real, number one to me. But I'm listening.
Yeah, well, how she's seasoned, then yeah, Naphessa Collier would be number one in my opinion. Because of just how she's playing so far. I think she's highest in scoring currently. So I think she will be number one, and I think honestly A. Wilson will be number two. Because even with all of that, even with Fee being first and number one in scoring, A'ja Wilson is number one in like 5 different categories. So it's really, I think when it comes down to with them, honestly, somebody would put A'ja over considering Asia's number one in multiple categories, whereas Fee is number one in scoring, but also dominating in other areas. So it's a preference thing which one you put number one. But the eye test, I think Fee is looking than A'ja right now, just because Vegas is struggling right now. So Fee would be, rightfully so at that spot, in my opinion.
And now, just real quick, if I may, were you watching the Minnesota Lynx throughout, like they dynasty and all that, like
I did not.
More and all of. Okay, I was just wondering, do they have like a bigger fan base than like probably other teams too, because of that? I was wondering about that.
I don't know if they have a bigger fan base. That I'm not sure of, but I know they have a.
I can answer that, Key, because my brother's wife, she has a cousin that lives in Minnesota. Okay, and she works for them. She's not in the front office or anything like that, but she does work for them. I think she's one of their techs, or she does. I forget what her exact position is, but it's not that they don't have a huge. It's not like they have a huge fan base because of that dynasty. It's more like they have. It's like Madonna. Madonna doesn't make any hit records no more, but she has a hardcore base of fans that always with her and go to her concert. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I was like.
Yeah, they had. I'm sorry, Key. I should have let you finish, but I'm just saying that to say that, yeah, when they had Fouls and
Maya and all of them.
Yeah, Maya and all of them. They were popular, but Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know what I noticed?
I'll let Key finish it off, but that I ain't mean to interrupt her. But that's they got a hardcore base. But it's not as big as I don't think it's as big as Indiana, because remember, Indiana has
Well,
championships too with Tamika Catchings.
It ain't
yeah,
Indiana.
they don't even count to me.
Hold
Indiana
on,
is like,
but
you know what I mean? That's,
y'all got to people to play though. It ain't Indiana Fever fans. It's Caitlin Clark fans, bro.
exactly.
Like y'all gotta understand something, man. I'm gonna say it again. She has the machine behind her. Bro, don't be surprised when she's the favorite to win MVPs. Don't be surprised when they be the favorite to win championships. Don't be surprised when she's number one in voting.
But see,
Don't be surprised.
This is what I was just trying to get it.
Huh?
My bad. But this is what I was just trying to get at, because I'm trying to learn about the W more. And one thing I found real crazy is like HBL, Paige, and CC. You know what I'm saying? They like the upcoming stars they trying to push and all that. Who, you know, but one thing I know is all three of them is like real big Lynx fans. You know what I mean? I just thought that Jones just kind of, you know, just the impact that franchise had on this generation. You know, I'll just something I was thinking about. If anybody, you know,
yeah, the full line. You know, this WNBA coverage is never gonna be fair. We watch the games. We understand who is who and what is what. But that goes against their agenda though. They trying to push. See, bro, anytime politics get involved, Kenfo, it's bigger than basketball. See, people don't know that. A lot of this stuff, politics. That's why it's not fun. Y'all want to know why it's not fun? Y'all want to know, man, why are we watching this and it's not fun? Because the politicians, they didn't jump in the WNBA behind Caitlin Clark. They're pushing something bigger. That's what y'all gotta understand. You see other folks that leeching on, y'all don't even know what y'all leeching on to. They pushing something bigger than basketball. What my boy Prince said, you don't pay attention to the player, pay attention to the play.
Right.
Like he said, there's something bigger than this. You know, you gotta understand. My mind already made. She gonna be number one at this, number one on a basketball court. Let's see if she back it up. If she don't back it up, y'all can't make excuses. Y'all can't say she in a second year and all this other stuff. You can't have both ways. You can't say she a top 5 player, she the best player in the league, and then her play don't back it up. Yeah, now y'all moving the goalposts. So we can't do that. We can't do that, bro. Like, I can't do that. If you gonna say she a top 3 player, she the best player in the league, and then she ain't playing on defense, she turned the ball over, she shooting bricks, she costing her team games, I can't come in here and say, oh, well, she's a second-year player, you got to give her time. No, y'all already said she's that already. Why we don't have to wait when you already said she's that? If she's already that, if we don't have to wait because y'all told me last year we don't have to wait, she's already there. So, like, y'all got to keep it real, man. You can't keep moving the goalposts. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Whether y'all like it or not, it's nothing y'all can do about it. You can't change my opinion. If you got her ranked like that, you still think if you think she's one of the top 3 players, I'm gonna grade her like a top 3 player. Now, let me read this. Let me see what we got. Shout out to Miss Berladine. I ain't get your super chat, I'm finna get it now. She said, if we don't vote, Mega wins, and it will be a million YouTubers creating content saying her fans turn on her.
You said Mega wins?
Look, check this out. See, again, look, I want y'all to, I know it's hard for y'all to do, but I'm telling y'all, stop feeding y'all mind with these people opinions. Stop paying. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't be paying. Before we say, hey, show, did you see it? Oh, I don't see it. I don't even feed my mind with that kind of stuff, bro. It's stupidity. I don't need to hear their ignorant opinions. I know they trying to push a certain look. Some of these folks don't even like Caitlin Clark like that. That's helping their channels out, y'all. I know this for a fact. There are people out there that don't even like Caitlin Clark like that. They just doing this for content. This is business to them. I don't pay them no attention. When you get to saying defense don't win championship and all that, you can't, bro. When I listen to it, I don't argue with folks like that. You too easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They live in their own world, man.
They got answers for everybody else like but theirs. Dudes on YouTube walking around with their teeth yellow, talking crazy, saying how this girl looks, how that girl looks, but they sleeping next to the a damn bamboo.
Not the Loch Ness monster.
Come on, bro. I don't look up, bro. I ain't finna look, bro. They ain't practice what they preaching, man. They just talking. They got no real logic. When I speak, whether you like it or not, I got logic behind what I'm saying. Well, you just ain't gonna like what I say, but I got logic back it up. Why I don't like something. Can you do that? Can you take your personal feelings out of it and really talk? They can't do it. Why waste your time with that? Look, bro. It's just too much. It's a waste of time. What's good, Miss who we got on here? Damn, I can't see that name. That look familiar.
With the
It's Miss
flowers.
Goody Two Shoes. If you
Good Two. Okay, there we go. Hey, Miss Good Two Shoes.
Oh, we two shoes coming on. Okay.
hey Show, hey Fulan, hey
Hey,
Key,
what's
hey
up?
Raz, hey AB. And I forgot your name up top, but I mean, I just wanted to remind everybody that All-Star games are different. So yes, it is in Indiana, but there will be other people in the stadium outside or in the arena outside of the Indiana community. So I don't think it will worry. They will look silly booing Angel Reese. And of course, there will be other players there that they don't like as well. They hate Asia Wilson too. She's number 2, number 3 on their hit list. So there's no reason to remove the all-star honor from Angel Reese because of races. Like you don't damage her resume just because there are some people that don't like her. But there will be celebrities in the arena. There will be other players, other people from out of town. And Chicago is right down the street. So she has the option to say, am I going to stay in a hotel here or I'll just drive back and forth or only come in on the day where I play the game? So I think that is quite easy. So I don't think that anybody should be concerned about that. Um, the second thing that I'll say is Satu Sabali has really proven herself to be a real one. I don't know if she did this consciously or not, but she has been talking about Angel since the preseason and all during the season. And I think that's going to be helpful when it comes to the players and coaches actually voting for Angel Reese. Um, it seems like right before All-Star voting, there was just a bunch of negative press that Angel Reese got. And I feel like that plays a part in the voting too, because everybody around the league is having stinkers. But in addition to the stinkers, it's like Angel Reese just got bad article after bad article after bad article. And it's just like everybody got paid at the same time to drop some dirt. So you want to support her no matter what other people are saying, because there are people on that list getting votes who have never had the career that Angel Reese has had. They've been in the league for years and they've never done the numbers that Angel Reese has had. And then the third thing I will say is, Show, I'm glad you're doing this show. It's a reminder for everybody to tap in, because do I feel like the machine should push Cece? Absolutely not. But her people work overtime and making sure that she's seen. On our side, I really only know like 3 or 4 Twitter accounts that post positive clips or positive, things about Angel Reese in terms of her play in the game. And so when you see that stuff, you have to repost it, right? You got to like it. You got to put that stuff out there. When she's having a good game, you have to post the clips online. They're going to do that for their players, even though their game may be really crappy. So You got to kind of support. Her people come out and support. They'll steal people's emails to support. Whatever it takes, they will do. Right? So nobody's telling you to be that crazy. I'm just saying you just got to consistently support.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that it's good too. Shoot, on the covering part, it's good too. Shoot, my only regret, as far as the way they cover, I wish they would cover. I wish they would give like the top players more coverage. And I'm not even. I don't even have a problem with they covering CC. I have a problem how they doing it though. They made it. They made it to a race thing like last year. See, the people missed that part when she missed the They didn't put her on the USA team, right? You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember what the headline said?
I don't remember the exact headlines, but I know people were upset.
The headline said the black players didn't allow her on Team USA. When you had Sabrina Nesco, she's white.
Yep.
White. Stewie white.
Stewie. Yep.
They made it into the races. They made it racist.
Yeah,
It's
white coach.
all about race and politics.
rather than the game.
If
not only did they make it about race, they lied. That's a lie.
If they promoted her and they promoted Angel the right way and everybody else the right way, I wouldn't have no problem with it. This is how they doing it. And the fact that everybody's getting behind them, because then the crazy part about it, I listen to all they do. They don't like how they cover LeBron. Oh, all they do is talk about LeBron. They talk about LeBron, this. But then y'all will get behind some racist shit. Y'all will contradict y'allself, then y'all start getting behind the racist shit. I can't get down.
But this is a thing that I learned during the presidential campaign. When we talk about media outlets, most of them have been bought and purchased, like literally in the last 10 years, by right-wing organizations or by conservative billionaires.
Yep.
So we're always right, and you're starting to see it now, even if you look at, other news outlets, right? How a lot of the people on TV have become extremely non-melanated, right? Like a lot of the black correspondents and all of those people are gone. And if you do have an opportunity to be on the network, you got to read those talking points because the billionaire at the top wants a certain type of coverage.
Exactly.
Like it's not, so what you're picking up on, show, it's not a feeling, it is fact. If you look at the ownership of news companies, NBC, Universal, Fox, all of those, they are owned by conservatives.
Yeah, politics behind it. Yeah,
of course.
Sports and politics don't mix well together. They shouldn't be mixed well together. You know?
No, but they're trying to they're intertwining it though, and that's the sad part.
But go ahead before I go to Mr. Matt. Go ahead. Who's in here? AB. You was in first.
Yeah, I'm just listening to these people in the show as usual. Shout out to my baby sis Key, my bro Show.
What's good, man?
Man, chilling, man. Keep smashing on them boys' heads, man.
Yep.
That's all I got, man. And let's talk about basketball, now. Let's cut all this politics out. Talk about basketball. What's up, Foolon?
What's up, homie?
My bro, that's my other brother, man. Y'all subscribe to that boy page, man. That boy be dropping nuggets, man.
Hey, what up, Mr. Man? What you got?
What up, everybody? We know that there isn't an even playing field in life, in sports. Like, we know this, right? In every sport. And so, I don't know about you guys, but, I mean, why are we shocked by this, right? I mean, we know Ken's going to get talked about, and she's not playing on an even playing field as other black players. I mean, this is 101. I mean, this is like, we know this. And so the fact that we keep talking about this, I mean, who's surprised by the coverage? I'm not. I mean, she's white, Angel's black. It is what it is. I mean, we're used to this type of stuff. So, I mean, we don't like it. We don't agree with it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I mean, we know what the national media is. We know what their agenda is. And once they show you their hand, then, I mean, we got to, I mean, come on. I mean, it is what it is. So there's that part of it. And then, you know, what are they, 3-8, the Chicago Sky? I mean, is she an all-star or 12th on the list? I don't know. I mean, does winning play a factor in this? I don't know. She leads the league in rebounding. I mean, listen, I don't take these early votes or these early lists or whatever. Listen, we got to stop putting emphasis on other people's opinions and have our own. I mean, like all these so-called 75s lists and top 50 players and what these people who sit in a quiet room who don't know shit about basketball have their opinion and put players, you know, in the, you know, in their top 5 or top 10 list. Like, I don't value their opinions, right? I mean, now listen, I've been on here before and I've criticized Angel Reese from, you know what I'm saying, on certain things, but she's leading the league in rebounding, right? I mean, she's not in the same position as other players around the league. So, you know, so she's not going to put up, you know, the same offensive numbers. Her team's not going to win as many games as other teams. But is she an all-star player? Yeah, of course she is. I mean, she's leading the league in rebounding. She's doing the best she can. You know what I'm saying? Is there work to be done? Absolutely. Absolutely. And at some point, as bad as your team is and as bad as your situation is, and this is just my opinion, y'all may or may not disagree with this, may or may not agree with this, but your individual greatness has to impact winning in some way. It just does. I don't care how bad your team is, right? That's why you're great. That's why you're talked about the way you're talked about, right? And I hold that same standard for every single player, right? And so that's why I brought up, like, at what point does winning matter, right? They're 3-8. And so we're going to reward a player and give her an all-star nod, and she's 3-8. Some will say, well, she leads league in rebounding. Some will say, well, is it about winning? And this has always been a conversation on both ends of the spectrum, NBA and WNBA, right? I can use guys like Kevin Love, you know what I'm saying, Pablo Banchero a couple of years ago. They were on losing teams, but they made the all-star team. So I get it, right? I'm not here to bash her. Like, I think she's an all-star for what she brings to the table. But I think my main point was coming up show was, bro, we know the racial card is in effect. We know the agenda. We know what it is, bro. And so, like, I would say don't get frustrated with that because we can't change it on the national scale. We can change it down here and talk about it the right way, but we're not changing the national media, bro. We're not changing people on TV, right? Because they lied to you on TV, bro. They literally lied to you on TV about the way they view basketball. And so I'm not surprised by it, man, but that's all I have for now.
I'm not trying to change. They're going to get cooked come playing with me. I'm going to call them go at them every time.
Yeah.
You see the vulgar email, I'm talking about disgusting emails over basketball. Because I say they favorite basketball player don't play no defense. You think, hey, I'm going to press play on them every time. Ain't nothing they can do about it. I'm a threat to them. They got to deal with me. I see. That's what time it is. I ain't got to say too much. Look, I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to ask you, So you don't have a problem with her making the All-Star team?
Absolutely not, bro. She leads league in the rebounding. I understand that different players are in different positions, so I can't gauge it off of wins and losses because Angel's not playing with the same company as other teams. And so the expectation, like I said last time, needs to be tempered down a little bit. You know, we need to appreciate her for what she brings to the table. And in her role, I mean, she's doing, listen, I mean, I would argue she's on the bad team and she's getting tough rebounds. She's a great rebounder. She plays good defense. And, I mean, wasn't Ben Wallace an all-star, right? I mean, come on. Wasn't Dennis Rodman at one point an all-star? So, I mean, the game is played two ways, right? And I know Miss Lady with the red hat on, I forgot her name. My apologies. But, Key. The game's played two ways, offense and defense. And so if I have a player who is above average on one side of the court and she's okay on the other side. To me, okay, because we can say Caitlin is above her in offense, but defensively and rebounding, she's nowhere in the atmosphere. So which one's better, right? It's based on what your team needs you to do, or what you're required to do on your individual team. So I have no issue with her being an all-star, bro, at all. No issue. She's an all-star. I mean, it's not even a question if she's an all-star.
I hear you.
You know?
I hear you. What up, Brad?
Yo, what up?
What
What's going on, panel?
What you got?
Shout out to my boy AB. What's up, ABZ?
What's going on, Brass, my bro?
Chilling. My little niece Key. She's probably gonna slap me in the face for interrupting her earlier when she see me in person one day. I don't know. That's my girl. Y'all make sure y'all get on the channel. But anyway, look, listen. I grew up around a few in my family, black radicals. So I have a certain mentality. I don't casually throw around, for instance, the N-word, because I grew up being taught that word is specific to a certain mentality and specific to a certain political, I would say, position. So my aunties and all of them, they tell me, they say, Chris, there's a difference between a black man and a Negro. Okay? And normally, is what she used to tell me, a Negro is really a white person with black skin. Okay? So a show mentions these black dudes joining in, or so-called black dudes joining in, like the little dude you had on the other day with his little snow bunny. You know, dudes like that, then we don't consider them black. They're white with black skin. Because being a black man isn't just because you have melanin in your skin. It's deeper than that. It's a certain mentality. It's a certain ways and actions of way you conduct yourself and way you think about your people and your community. And I'm sorry, I'm of the same mindset as Dr. Umar. I believe that black folks in America should be staunch endogamous. And if y'all don't know what that word means, it comes from the word endogamy. Endogamy is a word that means a group of people or tribe or ethnic are they only marry and mate with women or men from their own tribe and from their own community.
Hold on. Stop right there, though. Stop right there.
Yeah, I don't agree with that nonsense.
Stop right there.
I didn't say you had to agree with it. I didn't say you had to agree with it. Everybody has opinions.
Hold on.
Okay. All right.
I would prefer to stick to basketball because
I'm getting to that show.
I don't want people feeling. Look, I don't want a lot of people feeling uncomfortable. Number one. Number two, bro, marry who you want to marry. I don't care about that. Look. I don't care like this. I don't care who you marry. Just don't put down your own people. That's my thing.
That's what I was getting to.
I don't care, but I heard him say, Dr. Umar John say, you should marry. You should only marry your race.
But if you listen to him closely, he doesn't condemn brothers who are already married to him. He's talking about dudes that flaunting around and down black women who do that. He never said that dudes that are currently with a woman from another race is some kind of a non-human or somebody that doesn't deserve respect. He never said that. A lot of people misunderstand, doctor, because they listening with their emotions and not listening with their logic. Like you mentioned earlier about logic.
Married, bro.
So that's just me.
I'm not racist, bro. I'm not a racist person. Marry who you want to marry. I'm against these jigaboos out here. I don't like them. I don't like that coonery shit that we folk got going on. Like RG3. Like I don't like him. I don't like people like him that push them genders he be pushed. But let's get to the basketball though.
All right, now with that being said, even though that ties into the whole mentality of why these brothers go against Angel Reese, the dude you had on the other day who pop off about Angel Reese, that was going to be my point between what is a Negro and what is a black man. Now, as far as this voting is concerned, it's I mean, is it shocking to anybody? I'm shocked that Naphessa is second. Because the way these people act, you would think that they wouldn't vote for her at all, whatever. But I think that just goes to show that there are still people out here who understand basketball, understand players. Everybody expects CC to be number one. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is because of the people that she brings to the table from Iowa. You see what I'm saying? So that's not surprising. What I am kind of dismayed about is the lack of votes that Alicia Gray is getting. I think Alicia Gray should be way higher in votes than she is because right now, the best players I've seen in the league thus far is Naphessa, Alicia, Asia, and I really like Kayla Stokes. I think what people they're not talking about Kayla Stokes enough for the Valkyrie. She's basically carrying that team by herself.
Oh, you talking about Kayla? You talking about KT?
Kayla Thornton.
Oh, yeah, KT. Yeah, KT balling, bro.
Kayla Thornton. Yeah, Kayla Thornton is balling. You feel me?
She is balling.
So and there's somebody else who I was thinking of earlier. Oh, and even though she's been injured for most of the time, Alyssa Thomas is balling too. But
those AT putting up some phenomenal numbers. Can't forget about Satu either.
Satu. That's who I was trying to think of. Satu. Yeah. That's who I was trying to think of. Satu Sabali. She's better. She's doing better than I thought she was.
Yeah, me too.
Or that she would. She's balling out.
Yes, she is.
To me, those should be the top vote getters.
Yeah.
I also believe that Angel should be up there too, based upon she has 4.7 million social media followers. You understand what I'm saying? Social media followers, 4.7 million. She should at least be second if they all about that. If they really her fans and they body like that. I'm shocked that she's not up there, unless the machine, as Show eloquently pointed out, is somehow doing something with her votes of playing games, because she should be up there too. She should be way higher than number 13.
Bro, we already know what's going on behind that machine.
and I don't care about her little, you know, whatever you want to call it, the beginning of the season, little struggles, whatever.
Little scrap, the little scratch.
Yeah. The girl is number 12 in steals. She leads the league in double-doubles, and her double-doubles are, as far as her scoring, are higher than anybody else's double-doubles. And she has a triple-double, and she's one of only two players that got that.
So Key, going back to the other thing we were talking about. Key, what you you want to start at?
About Angel McCoughtry and her, you know, diss to Hailey Van Lith.
How do you feel about that Miss Good too, Shoe?
Is she still on?
No. Okay. I'm still. Can y'all hear me? Key, did you want to say something first, or did you want me to go?
No, go ahead.
So I do feel like AM is hating a lot bit. And that could be, you know, because I did hear some rumblings that she was trying to get back on the roster. And I'm just like, girl, really? Really, girl? But I do think that she's hating. But my frustration with her is like, out of all people to talk about on the sky, you pick Hailey Van Lith. Like, we do need you to criticize some players, but it's not Hailey Van Lith. We need you to talk about Rachel Bannum. I've never heard her provide commentary on Rachel Bannum and the people that we need to get off the roster. That's my frustration.
Yep.
Hailey Van Lith, and to be honest, I understand that she's small, but honestly, as a scorer, if they would just play her at the 2, we would get more production out of her. But you're not gonna make me address Hailey Van Lith being in the league before I address Mo Jefferson.
Thank you.
You're
Rebecca.
not gonna make me address Hailey Van Lith before I address Lexi Brown. So like that's my frustration is like Angel makes everything so high profile. And so people start looking at her team. And of course she's looking at Hailey Van Lith, but it's like, girl, we got bigger problems on the sky. Can you talk about those bums over there? Mo
Man,
Jefferson's been in one game. Can somebody figure out how to get her off of this roster? Can somebody do that? And I just want to talk about impact and winning, and I don't want to go back, but I just want to say, when it comes to All Star, I don't have that criteria of impact and winning because there are other ways that players get rewarded for impact and winning, and that's through MVP votes, All Team WNBA, second All Team WNBA, because the records of the teams are actually factored in, right? So that's where we go if we want to look for that. But for All Star, I think that that's fine. But Angel is hating a little bit. But I just wish that more people would talk about the roster construction of the Chicago Sky. So that way Jeff would have more of an incentive to do something about it.
Yeah, somebody tagged me into something that just was said. I'm sorry, y'all. This is WNBA related. Cheryl Reeve said, "What is this?" Let me pull this up real quick. Somebody want me to bring this up on the show. Can y'all hear it?
Nuh-uh. It's the volume low, so.
Yeah, I can't hear it, show.
Right.
I don't know. I just what was it? What up, home? What up with you?
What's going on, bro?
What up, AJ?
I knew that was my bro. Where them flowers at?
Where them flowers at?
Hey, AJ, man, what you guys say on the All-Star Angel Reese not being top 10, you know? I know I ain't
Man, I ain't surprised about nothing. Can you guys hear me? I'm on my phone.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Man, nothing about all of this surprised me, man. The real thing is I hope people are aware that the Caitlin Clark fanatics, they weaponize people. They're weaponizing Kiki. I love Kiki's game. Ain't no way that she's top 10. No disrespect to that. But that's just the weapon to go against Angel. They've been looking for somebody to combat her that's not Caitlin, so we can ride behind that and say, no, it's not about race. It's not about Caitlin versus Angel. No, they're just using Kiki as a weapon. And I just want the world to know that. Like that's what a lot of this is. Fee is up there and she deserves it. Her numbers are inflated because they're using Fee against Asia. I've had their people tell me this.
Yeah, bro.
They're using Fee against Asia, Kiki against Angel, and that's what they're doing, and it's a bunch of BS. But I do appreciate you guys pushing people to just say, hey, let's focus on us. Let's vote. Let's do what we can. We can't make people not vote.
That's all I'm with, bro. Cause you know, the all word, them all words, they gonna get behind what they behind. You feel me?
Yep. And they always looking for that token person to put against and say, hey, there's another black.
Yep.
Look, but we can override that if we start changing our mindset.
Yeah.
Like we can look, bro. They push hatred. You know what I'm saying? We gonna push positivity, bro.
Absolutely.
Got to.
So just do what you can, bro. Like Go out there and vote. You can control that. Now I want to listen to Cheryl Reeve. Cheryl Reeve. Somebody send me what is she saying? Let me see.
What she wrote is fiction. And if she were paying attention, one of the things that I have done for years is held the league accountable for their missteps, mishaps, their lack of representation of all teams. And so that particular situation had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark, and had everything to do with a WNBA social media post that promoted one preseason game and not all preseason games. And so I simply said that, and by the way, the Minnesota Lynx are playing the Chicago Sky, which, also had some popular player in Angel Reese that people were interested in. And it simply wasn't posted on their account. I also posted things when Naphessa Collier was not including in promotion of the greatness of our league. And I, made posts. And so if Christine Brennan were being thorough and a legitimate reporter in this situation, she would have gotten full context, but it didn't fit the narrative. Christine Brennan likes to have a villain in her storytelling. I am Christine Brennan's villain. That's what that's the sword she's going to die on. And it's a fiction, the stuff that she has written about me and my interest in Caitlin Clark being on or off the team.
What's the thing about that, Key? I'm kind of doing it. Huh?
I'm not surprised. Cheryl Reeves is never scared. She's never held her tongue. She's been in this league a long time, coached a lot of talent. I'd say out of every coach in this league, she's probably the best coach in this entire WNBA league. Y'all, it seems like she's talking about a reporter or somebody for one of these media, cycles where the reporter is trying to call out Cheryl for singling out Cece. That's what it sounds like she's talking about. I don't know specifically. And so Cheryl is saying that's not true. I'm constantly trying to hold the league accountable for their lack of exposure. Cheryl is saying, I'm always telling them stop promoting one player and one team and promote all the teams.
Thank you.
She's not even talking about just her. She says she does speak up for Naphessa, but she's like, I'm talking about everybody.
Key, you know what pisses me off? They act like they saying, "Oh, y'all saying don't promote CC." We not saying that, dumbass. We saying promote everybody and stop making her look like she Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're talking about the fact that CC was left off of that team, which Cheryl was the head coach of that year and left CC off of. And they're
the Olympic team.
Huh?
You talking about the Olympic team, Key?
Correct. Yeah, the Olympic team. And they're bringing that up as well. And, just basically calling Cheryl a hater and stuff. But Cheryl is one of them.
She wasn't better than them people on the roster.
Hold on, AB. She has a personality, like you ain't got to like her. She don't care about that. Like, she's not here to be liked. She's here to win. And so she didn't choose CC because she knew CC could not withstand the national play. It's actually more physical in the Olympics than it is in the league. And last year, everybody was crying about how physical the league was. And it's more physical in international play. So Cheryl knew what she was doing by not picking her. She also was at the height of her turnovers last year. Why would I pick a point guard on my team that is at the height of their turnovers and doesn't have defense?
Key,
thank you.
Key. This stuff be so stupid to me, Key. Like, seriously, Key, it be so. Look, so hold on. Let me get this straight, Key. Let me get this straight. Why do they have to give this girl every single thing? Like, she's so above everybody. All y'all do is cuddle this girl. Y'all coddle this girl. All this pandering y'all doing, man, is weak, bro. You can't be this. Y'all, man, her y'all, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, bro, you can't watch Caitlin Clark game and tell me them 3-pointers from 50 feet covers up all of her flaws, man. It don't, bro. I'm sorry.
Did they not look at?
It doesn't, and I gotta tip my hat. I mean, I gotta tip my hat to Cheryl Reeves. I mean, she's always been this way, but I have to continue to tip my hat to her because she just continues to show like I'm not with all of that. You know what I'm saying? She's not with all the politics and stuff. She gonna keep calling the league out on the things that they're doing to not promote the entire league. And we need people like that. Like it's me and Show on the outside and other, HD, everybody, Prince, everybody. But also you need people on the inside that's actually a part of this league calling the league out.
Mm-hmm.
And she, she's the winningest coach. It says it right there. Most by a head coach. Oh, second most by a head coach in WNBA history. She's the executive and the coach for the Lynx. So she's their GM and their coach. But
I ain't mean to interrupt you, huh?
No, go ahead.
Like, have anybody thought about this? Are we sure her play style fit that team?
Who talking?
Are we sure who you talking about? Whose play style fits whose team?
Clark, are we sure her style even fit that team? She's ball dominant. Can you hear me?
I mean, no, I can hear you. I mean, that's neither here nor there, though, Show. I mean, her play style. I mean, and what I mean by that is, if we just go by playing style, to me, in my opinion, I'm just not sure they built a team that works with her ball dominance. I'll say that. So no, it doesn't fit that team. It doesn't mean that you can't be ball dominant and still win. But they didn't build a team around her. Look,
yeah, she needs a bunch of knockdown shooters.
My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm talking about Team USA.
Oh, you talking about Team USA? Oh, nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
the Olympic team.
Y'all probably missed. Y'all probably ain't hear me.
We thought you were talking about the Indiana team.
Yeah,
Show.
my bad.
Bad.
Okay, we're talking about the Olympic team.
Indiana, I'm talking about
hell no.
No, she doesn't fit. If we're being honest, like in 2028, we about to see in 2028. But if we're being honest, to me, Caitlin Clark doesn't fit Olympic play style in any year. There's not unless she changes her game by 2028. I personally think she should never be on the team. That's my opinion. People are not gonna like that, but I personally think Caitlin Clark should never be on the Olympic because the Olympic team, that's just different. That's just different than playing to win a championship. It's playing to win gold. She's not a good teammate. She's not a good teammate. She does not have great court vision, despite what y'all think, because if you have that many turnovers, you can't have great court vision. You can't. It's just the fact. It's the mathematics of it. People like to think she has great court vision, but she does not. You have too many turnovers to say you got great court vision. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See, I question.
In my opinion, she doesn't fit the Olympic team.
Because like
she don't. You got to be dogs.
Team USA, you got to move that ball though. It can't be just one player.
You got to be a dog. You got to be a dog.
You got to be able to pick out the ball too.
Yep.
For everything to work. I saw that the men. The men, man, they went out there lost 2 years ago. It was the FIFA World Cup because we had too many players that was ball dominant. It ain't work like that. I question the fit, and I don't think, and I'm mostly focused on last year because everybody making a big deal out of that. I don't think she would have fit that team. Hell,
she would have
probably got playing time, to be honest.
And then it's another thing. So who you want to replace her with?
Damn sure not Chelsea Gray.
No, who you gonna replace her with? You can't replace her with nobody.
And everybody look at the stats, but just watch how she play. I don't look, bro.
Oh.
Her play style don't work with stars. The way she plays, she can't work with other stars. She's struggling with Bonner right now.
I want y'all to think about
get a rhythm.
Right. I don't want y'all to think about this. Who else didn't make the team, y'all?
Enrique. And they got the same issue.
Yeah. They ball dominant. They don't know how to commit to the other side of the ball.
See, I'm not sure if that. See, man, they saying all this because she popular, but are we sure it's a fit? Is it a great fit? Because you gotta like FIBA World, like you in the FIBA World Cup and the Olympics, you have to play as a team. Like that's the way you play over there in the Olympics is totally different how you play in the league. That's
Well,
totally different.
we finna find out because they're gonna put on an Olympic team.
So
they're gonna put on
the
the Olympic team. That's the sad part.
Well,
I mean,
AJ,
it's gonna be Paige. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Key.
Y'all
I
gonna
hope
be
so.
mad when y'all see Paige gonna get more playing time than CC.
Oh, for sure. We know this, Key. We know this. We know this.
They'll put her on the team, but Paige will be, and I think that's just in time for Juju as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna start Kaylin probably the first quarter. Okay, sit your ass down.
See, Paige Becker, see her game. You can plug on any team.
Paige gonna close out the fourth quarter, man.
Exactly.
Because Paige don't need the ball to be.
Oh, and her game is so smooth, dog. She's so smooth
I
with
was
it.
watching. Look, I'm not even bro. Like, I'm not even lying. I was watching last night, right? I'm watching how when Golden State went on the run. It's like CC. The more I watch, I realize she's not a traditional point guard like people think.
Transition.
She get high assists, but she get a lot of turnovers. She don't really. That's not. I don't see. They won't understand. You know what? Give it time. People will see.
No, I understand what you're saying, Shaw. You saying in a half court system, she's not a true facilitator.
Eventually, the stuff they would complain about other NBA point guards, they're gonna start saying, man, bro, she's not a real point guard. They're gonna start to see it's fresh now. It's all fresh. That's what they pushing because she got high assists. Man, look, y'all gonna see.
Yeah, she was doing the same thing she's been doing since high school, and then in Iowa. So it's the same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed.
She passes based on the tempo that she has the game set at. So she's just
transition.
She's transition passing, but in the half court, that don't work. She's not a facilitator. She's a passer.
Yes.
There's a difference.
There's
a reason why you would want Tony Parker on your team versus Steve Nash.
Because Tony Parker is a facilitator.
He's gonna facilitate. He's gonna slow the game down when it needs to slow the game down. Get the ball when it needs to happen. There's a difference.
Yep. You played AJ. You know.
Really good. I know. She only really good at playing at a fast pace.
Yeah, got to be up tempo. It has to be
up tempo for her. She
has
can't
to be
no other way. She can't play no other style, but just up tempo. That's
it. And when the playoffs start, we all know Key, you played. AJ, you played. The game slows down to a half court set, bro. And if you don't have a half court set, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win a championship.
That and what's always I don't think she ever gonna get better at this. Her off ball defense.
Oh man, it's terrible.
That's not her thing. She's too slow. She don't react quick enough. I saw her play in the fourth quarter. She allowed, who was that? I think it was Vert.
Was it K Martin?
I think it was Burton.
Okay.
Took the ball, put it on the floor. AB came and helped instead of Kaden Clark sliding over
for the weak side help.
The weak side. She just stood there and allowed a wide open 3-pointer top of the key. I said that little stuff. She just, you gotta have that in you, bro. You gotta get that. I don't think that's something she's just gonna be good at.
And Tiffany Mitchell was cooking. And Tiffany Mitchell was cooking her too last night.
If she's gonna be the most electrifying shooter in women's sports,
she gotta show up when the lights are bright.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, she said. No, Key said she got to show up when the lights are burning. Because I didn't see none of that last night. I'm like, she clanking everything.
Hold on, I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said she got to show up when the lights are bright. Show
that too. But look, check this out. If she's gonna be the electrifying 3-point shooter, she has to do it efficient clip though. You can't have 2 games you going crazy, then 3-4 games you 0 for 7, you 1 for 6, And then it's the shot attempts too. She gonna hurt her teams. To this type of stuff I'm talking about, that doesn't help you win championships.
No, it doesn't.
It's gonna cite her fans, but I don't think she's ever gonna win a championship until she adjusts her style. She's gonna have to change up her style the way she plays. It's a lot difficult for her to lead a team to a championship with her style. And she just kept jacking up the ball, You know, when she can't make a shot, she get frustrated. She start throwing the ball away. She's not trying to play defense. That kind of stuff, bro. Nah, you can't be that kind of leader. You can't
That's a loser.
That only is up cheering and going crazy when you're making your shots. You're gonna have bad shooting games, so you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay locked into the game and find other ways to win. But if your shot not going, put some of that effort towards the defense.
Yeah. Help out. Get steals.
That's the difference between her and Paige. You know, if Paige shot is not going, she gonna play hard defense. She gonna find a wide open person and get her assist.
She gonna facilitate.
She gonna facilitate, and she gonna drive to the basket, get an easy layup to get her rhythm back in check.
Thank you.
But yeah,
there was so many plays. I'm sitting there counting plays. She doesn't pay attention to the details. She doesn't. They crown her for an IQ, but I think they got it, bro.
No, she doesn't have a high IQ.
It's the 3-point. I'm telling y'all what it is. I figured it out 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Her biggest strength by far is that range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think it's not a strength no more, Show.
I'm telling you, that's the range is what. It's not even the 3-point shoot, it's the range. Where she's shooting at, it draws attention for the defense. She's not making that shot, bro. I'm watching her. I said, man, she's going to change up some stuff. She want to be an all-time great. And they pushing her to be that, but look, I'm telling y'all, if y'all keep her fans keep pondering, they keep giving her a pass, she keep playing like that for the next 3-4 years, a lot of her fans gonna turn on her. They're gonna see what she really is. She gonna work on that stuff, bro. I'm telling you. The media only gonna give you so many passes. Trust me, I tell you, they're gonna look out for the first 2 years. They're gonna cake for her. They're gonna say, man, you gotta give her time. But yeah, she the greatest all the time. If she played good, she done second year, she played bad. After a while, you're not winning by year 3, year 4. Then now they go like, she not all that.
Most of the greats have a ring.
Yeah, we know that. Go ahead.
Let me go real quick, because I got to get this off. I'm starting to not even think she's strong at what everybody told me her strong suit is. I'm sorry. Everybody told me she was a prolific 3-point shooter. I'm sorry. We didn't see it last year, and we're not seeing it this year. What is her actual strong suit? If there's a CC fan in the chat, please tell me. I'm not even being funny. I really want to know, because I'm tired of the 3-point shit too. I don't want to hear about the 3-point thing no more, because she's not even good at that no more, bruh. Like, seriously, 0 for 7 from the 3 last night. She doesn't hit the shot when you need it. 2. Like, I'd be okay even if she had a garbage field goal, a 3-point percentage field goal percentage or whatever. If she hit the shot you need, like that shot that bring you back in the game, or gets you that 1 or 2 point lead, but she don't even hit those shots. Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston are why that team is moving. Caitlin Clark, I have not seen her be elite or prolific at anything in basketball. Not one thing, not even a 3-point shot. In college, I don't know what it was. She was amazing at it in college. She got into this league, bro, and we haven't seen it. We have not seen it once she got into this league. We can't, like, she's not doing it no more. We haven't seen it. That's just my opinion.
Work on a game, bro. See,
Clark is not top 5 in 3-pointers made, nor is she top 5 in percentage of 3-point shot. Just a fun fact.
That's Lexi Hall.
Damn.
Lexi Hall is their best.
To the dude that's saying she shot 40%, bro. You know how many games she had played? Her first 3 games, she shot like 33%.
Yeah,
She She only had like 3 really good shooting games. That's it.
And the 2 before she got hurt, she shot 12% combined. She had
She
another
haven't
0
really
for
been that good,
she had
bro.
another 0 for 5 game, something like that this year.
Yeah, so you can't manipulate the stats. I'm going on what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. I'm definitely a real hoop fan. I just see leaving assists and see that's okay. Kim Folk, she led the league in assists. You know what? You know what else? She led the league in turnovers too. What's her assist turnover ratio?
So it just doesn't matter, y'all. Stop with it.
No. Hold on. To the dude says she led the league in assists. What's her assist turnover ratio? She broke the record of turnovers. I mean, you can't don't be capable for this to. Don't pretend like everything all good. She got things to work on still, bro. So I got an echo. You can't be a ball dominant guard. You lead the league in turnovers though. That don't work like that, bro.
And show these be the same people that be coming up with me bounds and all that bullshit on Angel Reese, which is the dumbest shit I ever seen or heard in my entire life. You know
Hey,
what I mean? I play basketball, coach basketball, this and that, therefore. I ain't never ever seen whereas somebody getting a rebound off their own miss looked at in a negative light. You know, I go back, so I'm a 70s baby. I remember when Dennis Rodman, y'all probably remember this too. I
of
remember
course.
when Dennis Rodman got 11 rebounds under the basket off of his own misses, and it was a ESPN highlight drill the entire week. Praise for his efforts, praise for his rebounding ability, all this and that. Where'd that go? Where'd that energy go? Angel Reese get a rebound off of her miss because she's playing hard. She put her heart into the game. Nobody else is around stopping her. Is that a turnover? Is that a point for the other team? Hell no.
Mm-mm.
That's
But
another possession her team got to score yet again. That's a good ass thing.
Yes.
right.
Shit, give
But
me a me bound. Give me
that's a fact.
somebody that
You
get
give me
all they
rebounds all
rebounds
day.
But
all
check this
day.
out. Check this out.
It's the
Look, bro.
dumbest ass narrative.
Thank you, B Will. Thank you, B Will. The her assist turnover ratio is 1.5. That's not good, bro. That's not good.
And so she not even leading the league in
That-
assists. It's 18.
AT,
yeah,
I was
she
just
ain't
about to
putting
say
up.
that.
I'm looking at the stats right now.
Yeah, Angel top 3 in turnovers too, and I said it last game. She got cut on them turnovers, but the reason why
Correct.
Yeah.
she got turnovers,
Correct.
and I've been telling her about that. I don't know where you been at, bro, but I
Yeah.
said
Because
that the other day.
unlike y'all, we actually
I
speak the
don't.
real. So even though
I don't. She
Angel's
got
our
cut on
favorite
turnovers.
player, we say, okay, Angel got to do better at this or that.
Key. I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. Like, you getting your feelings, nigga. Fuck your feelings. I'm gonna talk basketball. Say that bullshit for your mama. Nigga, fuck your feelings. She got
Hey,
to cut down them turnovers. We said Key. Me said the same thing about Angel. Because now she got the ball in her hands a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
She's been a couple of games, she's been turning the ball over 5-6 times. She got to cut it. She got to look, bro. Facts is facts. Cut down the turnovers. I feel like that's how we lost last game. Too many turnovers. And the whole team turned the ball over. Man, fuck your feelings. I'm telling the truth. You can't say Caitlin Clark is the best thing in the world and then she have all these flaws, bro. You can't do that.
Right.
Her defense ass. Let's just keep it real. She don't play. Her defense is terrible. She can't guard off ball, on ball. Like, she's not good at that shit, bro. And then, yes, again, she can shoot from 40, but her efficiency is not where it needs to be at. If you're gonna shoot the ball 3-pointers 10 times, 11 times a game, you need to be efficient though.
That's true.
Am I correct?
Yeah, all
Yeah,
this is true.
that's facts. That's
All
facts.
this is
If you're gonna
true.
be a point guard, you can't be turning the ball over 6 times a game. That's not hate. That's facts.
This is true.
That's not hate. She's not an average defender. Stop telling yourself that. She's not an average defender. Go back and watch the. That's all right. I told Prince was right. Look, I said, hey, I'm giving Prince all the footage. He gonna break that down. She's not average. She's below average, bro. Stop telling yourself that. Go back and watch last night's game, bro. She can't guard. She doesn't do a good job of switching on defense either.
Yeah. Yeah, switch ratio is
Everybody's trying to hide
1.6.
her on defense. To pay attention, y'all. They hide her on defense. They try to cover for her, but she don't rotate. There were a couple times she left shooters wide open. Her transition defense is really bad. I'm not saying be a great defender, but at least go out there and try, though.
Try.
Put in effort. That's something she can control.
She don't even want to cross half court, show. Transition defense, she don't even want to cross half court.
She don't want to do it. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't real fans, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all not real fans, bro.
Damn, she lead the league. She lead in turnovers on her own damn team. 5.3. I'm looking at it now.
Look up, man. I ain't finna babysit y'all.
I'm sitting up here looking at it, Key. Dang.
This the thing. You keep saying they hide on defense for offense. Yeah, she has some games where she explode, right? She really good in transition, no doubt. Like that's her specialty is transition. She's a really good one of the best transition players, probably the best transition player in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
But when you slow the game, you gotta have if somebody take away your plan A, what's your plan B and C though? Because once they slow the game down on Indiana, especially in late games, Indiana offense looks raggedy.
As it did last night.
Go look at that New York game when everything slowed down. Cece ain't know what to do. She was turning the ball over. She just ain't she didn't look good. She don't look good when teams go on runs in the fourth quarters.
She didn't look good last night, so I looked at the game.
Yeah, she did.
She looked good.
That run.
Man, she looked lost last night, bro. She like, man, get me out of San Francisco.
Yeah, we gotta stop capping, bro. Like, be honest, bro. Like, damn. Now, if y'all was to tell me, hey man, she ain't no top 10 player right now, give her time. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing then. I wouldn't say nothing. If the media would say she's not a top 10 player right now, she's not a top 5, but she is putting up great statistics. Even if she is in the MVP conversation, that's fine, bro. A lot of these point guards in the league are ass. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Point guards in the league are ass. That's fine. If she in the MVP conversation, and today, look, even though I believe they don't give Aaliyah Boston enough credit, because without Aaliyah Boston, without Kelson Mitchell, Indiana Fever ain't touching the playoffs.
No, they're not.
Facts.
They give her all the credit. That's cool. Let's be honest, though. Let's be honest.
I can't wait to Kelson Mitchell get out of there.
She can't be a top 5 player when she only have good games when she's shooting the ball really good. I haven't seen her have a great game and she struggled to shoot the ball and she found other ways to win. I haven't seen that yet.
And she front runs.
They get it messed up. They think you're only good. You're only good when you're having good games, good shooting games. Let's be specific. Shooting. Y'all determine good games off shooting only. You can have a really good game and struggle from the field.
Yeah,
you
they
can
don't
still
know
impact the
basketball,
game.
so.
Basketball is not played on one side of the court. This is not football where you just do one. You have one. You got one freaking doggone job on the field. Look, if you playing basketball, you should be able to do more than one thing, especially when you top 5 player. Come on, bro.
What they say. It's more about. I mean, it's more than the stat sheet. It's about what doesn't even show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, you're
that's why you gotta watch too. A lot of y'all don't watch. You gotta watch the games, all the games, not just Indiana Fever games. Y'all gotta watch all the games, because if you watch, you'll see it's not about the stat sheet. You gotta watch the whole game, not just the stats, because players are doing things that's why. Yeah, I mean, I struggle with having these conversations because I think people really just don't grasp the concept of basketball and how everything is important, not just one thing, not just offense, not just scoring. Being a prolific scorer doesn't make you, you know what I'm saying, an all-star caliber player necessarily.
Hold on. Wait a second, Key. You said this is such a bad take. She's the best offensive player in the league. So if she doesn't show up on offense, that's it. Okay, you just proved my point. She's not as great as you think she is then.
And she's not the best offensive player.
She's not the best offensive player in the world. That's A'ja Wilson.
By far.
Number one is A'ja Wilson. Number one. Number two, if she's only good on offense, she's not all that then. She's not this all-time great player y'all say she is then. She's not. She's not great.
And she's not the best passer.
I'm sorry.
She's not the best passer
either. I'm not going to say she's great if she's only good on offense.
She's not the best passer either. Sorry to break it to you.
Nobody said it, dumbass. Nobody. First of all, Kinfolk, if you can play defense, you can rebound. They last long in the league than people that just score the ball. So that what you saying don't even mean shit, really.
How is A'ja better than CC offensively? I don't know. She won MVP last year and scored the most points in one season.
Bro,
are you dumb?
Hey, bro,
are you dumb?
I need you to hit the link.
Oh my goodness.
Are you dumb?
Y'all gotta forgive him, dog. He don't know basketball.
Are you dumb?
I need you to hit the link.
Who's a better passer than CC? Anybody not averaging the most turnovers in the league.
Who's a better passer? Alicia, bro.
Bam, she averaged 5 points. She averaged 5 turnovers on her own team. She leads the league. She leads the team in turnovers.
Bro, she passed the opposing team the ball. What are you talking about?
Like, y'all are delusional as hell, bro. You right. Offense is not just scoring, but she struggles with passing. That's why her turnovers are high. So she cannot set up a half-court offense. She cannot set up a half-court offense. She can only play transition offense. And then she turns the ball over at a high clip. So you can't give her the best passer title because she continues to turn over the ball.
She looks lost in the half-court system.
She don't know how to do it. Like, what are we talking about? She is not the best offensive player. Sabrina Ionescu is quite literally playing out of her mind right now. Another logo 3-point shooter, the original women's 3-point logo shooter. Sabrina Ionescu is playing out of her mind currently, bro.
And Chad, let me say this.
Sabrina got about? Then you got Naphessa Collier. Then you got A'ja Wilson. I can name plenty of players that are playing better than Caitlin Clark and are better offensively and better passers than her.
Don't forget Natasha Cloud.
Caitlin Clark ain't on A'ja Wilson level, bro. Next, let's move on to that because that's just stupidity, bro. Like, dudes do all this talking, don't want to hit the link. Man, you wasting my time, bro. Y'all do the talking for a fall. You scared to hit the link.
It don't work. It don't work like that. You can't be the best passer if you got the most turnovers. It just doesn't work like that. Am I bugging? Did I miss something?
No, you haven't missed nothing, Key. You're talking basketball 1-on-1.
Totally. And it is a reason why Caitlin Clark, hear me out. It's a reason why she never won the championship in high school nor college, and probably will not in the WNBA. Her game, until she play defense, until she bring down the turnovers, until she changed some of her game specifically, her game does not win championships. Just shooting threes does not win you championships. Period.
It never has.
And what's your name, sir? With the D? I can't see your name.
D.
Okay, D. And the best, what you saying at this point too, because I actually been meaning to say this, but I keep forgetting to say it. It has never won her championships, and one thing I'm never gonna let y'all do, I don't care who you are, is lose the plot. This is all about winning championships. So let's not lose the plot. Exactly. This is never about individual stats. It's always about winning championships.
Thank
So if
you.
you're not doing that and you're not contributing in that, really, it don't really matter what you're doing.
What up, Rich?
That's
Introduce
fair.
yourself. Introduce
What's up?
yourself.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Introduce
I'm not really understanding these takes because
introduce yourself first. We don't know who you is.
Well, my name is Floyd. This is like a gaming channel. Don't worry about this little channel thing, whatever.
Whatever
But
you
my name is
consider.
Floyd. Yeah. My name is Floyd. I'm not really understanding these takes because Steve Nash is one of the greatest, offensive basketball players of all time, and he only scored like 18 points a game. And he was one of the greatest playmakers of all time. So I'm not really understanding that. And y'all talking
I
about
don't
Asia
understand what
Wilson
you're
is
saying.
great.
Hold on, slow down. You said Steve Nash.
Yeah, is Steve Nash not one of the greatest offensive players of all time?
Steve Nash is definitely one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Offensive
he's
players.
top 75 for sure. But if you mention Steve Nash, you better bring some context into it, homie. If you get to comparing her to Steve Nash, Steve Nash ain't never led the league. Have you ever led the league in turnovers? I asked you that.
No, he hasn't.
My fault.
He never led them. Even when he was playing in St. Clair, he never led the NCAA in turnovers.
Have Steve Nash ever?
That's fair.
Led the league?
No.
This is all fair. I'm fine with her cutting down on the turnovers. I'm so fine with that. I'm fine with, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Yeah. She's not, like I said, she's an aggressive passer. She's a real aggressive passer.
Mr. Floyd, we gonna because you gonna stand on what you said now. If you say something, I'm gonna make you stand on what you said, Mr. Floyd.
Absolutely.
And you said she's the best offensive player in this league. Name better offensive players in this league.
I think she is.
Okay. She cannot be the best offensive, and you said she's the best passer. She cannot be that with turnovers. You just said, Mr. Floyd, she does need to cut down on turnovers. So you agree that she needs to cut down on turnovers. You contradicting yourself. She cannot be the best passer when she needs to cut down on turnovers. That's one. Then I'm bringing up Asia Wilson because then you said she's the best offensive player in the league. Who's a better, and you asked me who's a better offensive player in this league. So I was able to name players that are better offensive players in this league. It's not about the scoring. Y'all make it about scoring, Floyd. Y'all make it about that. Y'all make it about points. I don't make it about points. Y'all do.
You just made it about points. You literally just said
she
scored the most
you
points.
said she's the best offensive player in the league.
I think
about points
Floyd.
And you have nothing to back that up.
Floyd, besides the three-pointer, what bag does she have besides the three-pointer?
It's not about a bag. It's about production.
No. Because if you're going to be the best, you're going to have a bag. You have to have a bag.
It's about production. It's not about a bag. Bag is like,
No.
Kyrie has an insane bag.
No. If you're going to be the best in the WNBA, you have to have a bag. When your jump shot is not working, what other intangibles do you bring to the table? That's all I'm saying. What other intangibles does she bring? That's all I'm saying.
Does Giannis have a bag? Does Giannis have a bag?
Yes.
Giannis has a bag. So who's a better offensive player?
Giannis can not only shoot threes, Giannis can put you in the blocks, bro. He's 6'7". Giannis is a better passer. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Do you watch the game? Do you sit there and watch the game?
You're not
Do you
letting
watch
me
the
get to
game?
my point.
No. I'm asking a question.
AB, let him go ahead. Let him talk. Floyd go.
Okay. Who would you say is a better offensive player, Kyrie Irving or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Kyrie, because he has a bag, sir.
Yeah, I would say Kyrie. Kyrie, sir.
That's fair. But Giannis is. What was Giannis averaging this year?
Yeah, he averaged more points.
Like 30.
That's fine.
And who was more efficient this year?
So your criteria is stats.
I value production. Right. It's not about what you can do on the court. It's about the production that you contribute to the court.
Does
Okay.
Giannis have a championship this year? Did I miss something?
No, we don't. You don't.
Hold on. So you basing it off of stats, points, and assists.
It's not. It's about which. Yeah. Kinda.
Well, it is or not? Is it points and assists?
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, so what about us again? Okay, what about the efficiency? Do you care about that?
Yeah, Giannis wasn't Giannis more efficient than Kyrie this year?
I ain't talking about Giannis. I'm talking about Cece.
Oh, well, last year she wasn't that efficient, but she had damn near the same true shooting as Asia last year, didn't she?
Huh?
No.
Did she not?
Shot 41% from the field, 34 from the three.
No, that's not efficiency though. True shooting in effective field goal is efficiency. That's just percentages. You know what I'm saying? Because Caitlin Clark takes more threes than Asia Wilson.
So are you saying? Are you sitting here saying?
You gotta go look. If we looking at it, let's go look at it.
Hold on, time out. Are you sitting here telling me Caitlin Clark is just as efficient as Asia Wilson?
If you look at it, if you look at the numbers, I have looked at the numbers. I have looked at the numbers before I made these points. I have looked at the numbers. I have looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say this without looking at it because I thought I was crazy myself. I went and looked at it. And even if Asia is like better, it's about like 1%. It's not nothing crazy.
So you going out true shooting percentage?
True shooting and effective field goal percentage.
Okay.
You telling me Mr. Floyd.
Yeah.
So Asia was higher in true shooting.
Yeah.
And like you said, effective field goal includes 3. So that's the only difference.
Yes.
But that effective field goal percentage still got them swept in the first round of the playoffs.
Swept.
Yeah.
That logo 3, she threw that back out, throwing up that logo 3.
Go ahead.
Didn't even win one game.
Miss D, let's just take the stats out of it. You're going to tell me you watch Asia Wilson play and you watch Cece play, and you're going to pick Cece over Asia Wilson. Watching, like eye test. You could take the stats out of it. Eye test.
I didn't say she was
You're
a
going
better
to tell
player.
me the woman who won MVP, Asia Wilson, could arguably go down in history as the first woman in the WNBA to win more than 3. There's only been a few players who have won 3. She is going to win more. I already see it. She's going to win more. She's going to win more than 3 MVPs. She scored the most points last season. Hurt Chelsea Gray. We're going to sit up here and try to tell me that Caitlin Clark is a better offensive player than her.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You want to know what you smoking?
Absolutely.
You want to know what you smoking?
I love it. I love it.
I don't think she's a better player
smoking,
in totality.
you know what we say?
Defense is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what we say?
Way better defender
You
than her,
smoking
but-
D, bro. I can't say the whole
Absolutely.
word, dog. That's where I'm from. We say, damn, you smoking.
Hey, so Floyd. So with all that being said, Indiana Fever won the championship this year, right?
No excuses.
I don't have them win the championship this year. Absolutely.
Why not?
I think that young it's a new system with Steph White. It's a lot of factors going into that.
That's not what ESPN said.
I'm not ESPN. I'm not ESPN. I have my own opinions. I don't follow ESPN.
But what we're not gonna do, you just told me she the best player in the WNBA.
I said she's the best offensive player. Best offensive player.
So if she's the best offensive player, then y'all should be in the chip.
That's not how basketball works, though.
Well, what's the problem? What's stopping?
That's not how basketball works.
What's stopping her from winning?
Now you said that's not how basketball works. Oh,
it's
my
not
goodness.
because Asia was the best in the world last year, and she didn't go to the championship.
Yeah, she won 2 in a row before that, though.
She also didn't get swept.
She
also
won 2 in a row, but she was a unanimous. She was a unanimous MVP, and she didn't go to the championship.
Well, Floyd, I'm gonna give you some breaking. I'm break some news to you. I'm break some news to you. CC have never won a championship at no level
at all.
So,
okay.
Not even AAU.
What's going to change now?
I even checked her church league.
She's still getting better. She's only like 23.
Do you silly? Stop.
Is she not still getting better?
Can somebody explain to me how the person who mostly shoots threes isn't even top 5 in 3-pointers made or 3-point percentage?
Is it 3-pointers made? Or is
Both.
it
In both categories, she's not even top 5.
in
So
totals?
she's not top 5 in 3-pointers made, nor is she top 5 in 3-point percentage. She is
Well,
not top 5 in neither of the 2 categories.
okay. Well, 3-point percentage, she takes way more difficult shots than Lexi Hall. Let's be so serious.
That's her. That's her.
Remember
But
that?
that's but the,
Let me
I
say
remember
this.
Steph
That's
saying
her.
but
on there for
Floyd,
that.
That goes
I
that's
against
not
remember
her.
smart
that.
basketball
That's
IQ
I
her
though.
remember that.
problem.
I remember that point when with y'all. Oh, Lexi Hall leads the FIBA in 3-point. I'm like, bro,
So
let's be
she's
for
a
real.
low
Lexi Hall is
IQ
taking them
3-point
corner
shooter.
threes. Let's be so serious, bro.
So how is she? How you let man? You this what you doing? You see this in my hand? This is a goalpost. Every time we debunk what you
I'm
say. This
I'm
what you
adding
do.
context.
You no, you're not
Nah,
adding
you
I'm
moving
adding
it
context.
though.
You're
You
not
context.
moving
being
it,
honest
Floyd.
with yourself.
I'm not moving no
You
goalposts.
moving
I'm
it,
Yes,
standing on
you
what
Floyd.
I
are
say.
moving
I'm
the
standing on what I say.
goalposts. She
I'm
just
standing.
told you she's not even top. Miss D just told you she's not even top 5 in either categories. Here you go, moving the goalposts. Well, she takes more difficult shots.
Come
Well,
on.
let me ask you a question, right? Because you moving
Uh-huh.
the goalposts, Mr. Floyd. You know what I'm saying? She takes more difficult shots. Okay. Then some would tell you stop taking difficult shots. If you're that prolific of an offensive player and that is keeping your percentage down and not
Yep.
helping your team, right? You
Yep.
the point guard, right? Would it not tell you to change something up?
That's a difficult thing, right? Because with her shot diet and her shot selection, you know what I'm saying? She can go out there and give you 30, you know what I'm saying? Or she could have a stinker like
As of
like
right
she had
now,
against the
Caitlin
Valkyries.
Clark is not even in the
Okay, no,
top
hold on, Miss
5
D. I got
points
it.
per
Miss D, I
game.
got you. Don't
Go
worry,
ahead,
Miss
go
D.
ahead, go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
So
Go ahead, go
you
ahead.
just said to me that a player, she could go out there and give you 30, or like
She
last
could.
night, literally just last night, she could go 0 for 7 from 3 and be a stinker because of her what?
Terrible
Say it
game.
again, Mr. Floyd.
Her shot diet
Okay?
and her shot
Her
selection.
shot selection, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
You're telling me she is the top offensive player and she has poor shot selection, and you know it. You literally just told me she has poor shot selection. She shoots her teams out of games. I watched them get swept
Whoa.
last year because she has poor shot selection and she doesn't get back on defense. When you're shooting those hard threes, you want to know what happens? It's hard for your team to fucking rebound because
Yep.
you're sitting up here doing poor shot selection,
That's true.
shooting
That's true.
bad threes. That's a
Long
bad, and
rebounds.
you're the point guard. You're supposed to lead the team. That is a bad offensive player, dude. What are we
Who do you
talking
think
about?
who do you think the leader of the Fever is?
It
What they
don't
got to
matter.
do? But
Because
what they
what
got to do?
you want to
What
know
they
what you're
got to
trying
do
to
with
Amelia
do,
shooting
Mr.
Boston.
though?
Floyd? You want to know what you're trying to do, Mr. Floyd, with this damn wife beater on and these plaits in your head?
Stop, King. No.
I'm
You
at,
want to know what you're trying to
No.
do?
I'm at work, man. I'm at
I'm
work.
just
I'm
literally
at work.
Mr. Floyd.
You got me, you got me.
Mr. Floyd.
Go to the
Go ahead,
office.
go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
Go to the office right now.
I literally broke down why what you're saying
Dang.
is not a fact. And you want to ask me who's the leader of the team. You want to know why? Because you want to get my mind off of the fact that I quite literally
No,
cooked,
I agree with you.
baked,
I
deep
agree with you.
fried, everything you just said.
I agree with you. If she keeps taking these longer shots, it's gonna be more difficult to rebound. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Okay,
Obviously.
Mr. Floyd.
That's
Okay.
Yeah,
obvious.
but Floyd, if she keeps
That's just
taking those
basketball.
shots, dog, that just shows me that her
But she makes a
IQ,
lot of them though. She
but her
makes a lot of
IQ was
them.
not.
She
That just
doesn't,
tells me that her
because
IQ was not high
she's
though.
not top
She
5.
makes a
She
lot of
Her
doesn't
them,
make
man.
a lot of them, Floyd. Not anymore. You're back
Not
in
an
college.
efficient
She
clip.
used to. She
Oh
used to.
man.
She does not still
But
make a lot of them.
She had a bad game. She just shot 4 for 6 the other night on the
but
same
but
shot selection
but
yeah, but
against Connecticut.
hey Floyd, don't you know Caitlin Clark only shot 40% and from the 3-point line
It was in 6 games, right?
once. Her from high school, we comparing and we talking about combined high school her first 2
You're
years.
comparing
So
high school stats to
she only
professional
did it one.
stats.
Listen, man.
just listen.
4 years in college and so far in the WNBA, she only did it one time. That's it. She's a volume shooter, homie. She don't make them at
She
a high
is.
clip.
She is a volume shooter.
She put
But
Yeah,
garbage. She shoots a whole lot of
I'm
shots.
not disagreeing with that.
Paige
I'm not
Becker is
agreeing with
more
that.
efficient. Paige Becker is more efficient. Bro, go look at the first 9 games. her stats are better across the board. She's a way better defender, and she's more efficient.
I think she's a better defender, and she's a she's a less risky passer. But you know
No,
what
it's
I'm saying?
not.
We like
What,
we
No,
what is
like
a
to
no,
talk
less?
about
no.
wins, right?
What do you mean? Let me
Floyd, we're
talk
not gonna.
about.
No,
Let's
Floyd,
talk about
Floyd, we're
wins.
not doing that. We're not
Let's
doing
talk
that,
about wins
man.
now.
She's no, she's a
Paige
facilitator.
Beckett.
She is a facilitator.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're not doing that, man.
And
We're not doing
where has
that.
that got the Dallas Wings?
Bro, they
It's her
team
first. What we
trash.
talking about?
Oh,
What we talking? You
y'all
talking
said
about
that
the?
Caitlin ain't won a ring
Hold on.
last year.
No,
Y'all just put
no.
championship expectations on CC last year.
Hold
What?
on,
Bro,
hold
We
on,
the
didn't.
league
We
got
Floyd,
didn't do
two
that.
Floyd,
all-stars. What are you
Right?
talking
Floyd.
We
about?
We
did
didn't
that.
say that
Right?
She
Pace was
got two
coming in and winning
all-stars.
a championship. What are you talking
Oh,
about? What are you
What
talking
we
about?
talking about? We
oh
never
my
put them
God.
expectations on CC. Y'all put them
Y'all,
expectations on
y'all
CC.
talking about she
Y'all
like
We
put
she
them,
like
do,
but
Steph
we
we,
never put
Curry.
them
and I agree
expectations
with
on
that.
her.
We do put those crazy expectations on CC because most of the
Okay,
time
thank
she
you.
cashes in. She cashes in on
But
our
no, but Floyd,
expectations.
No,
here's
she
the here's the
doesn't
here's
cash
the
in
here's
though,
the
Yes,
here's the
Floyd.
interesting thing though. How you gonna put expectations on her when she hasn't even won nothing? What has she won?
You talking about what
well,
Paige is doing for the Dallas Wing? You talking about Paige who won a
Yeah,
championship
that's all I'm
with
saying,
the
Floyd.
Dallas? Are we
Y'all
talking
putting
about
all
the
these
same? Are
expectations
we
on
talking
this
about the
girl.
same Paige Beckers who won a championship 2 months
I hate
ago?
when y'all, bro. Who cares about? Let's be like, bro. Nobody
See,
brags about
no,
college
no, no. We're not
championships.
gonna lose the
Whoa,
plot.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
We're
whoa, whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna
whoa.
lose the
If
Nobody
that
plot.
was
cares
the
about
case, then
college
Because you
why
championships.
about to
why?
We
say
talking
who
about the
cares?
W.
Hold on, AB. Hold
Oh,
on,
Go ahead.
AB.
Go ahead.
Are you about to say who
go ahead,
cares
sis.
about
Go ahead.
championships? Because I just said before you came up here, I said we're not gonna lose the plot. I won't let y'all do that. It's about winning.
It
Basketball and
is.
sports is about winning championships. I
It
don't care
is.
how you slice it. That's what it's about. You play to win championships. You
It
don't play for
is.
nothing else but
It
to win
is.
championships. It's
That's
about
true.
championships.
You play to win, and I'm fine with
Mr.
that.
Floyd, it's time to fix your plate. You're cooked, buddy.
How
You've
am I
been
cooked?
cooked.
How am I cooked? I don't. I'm not understanding that because technically,
None of the things that you're saying are backed up by if you're a stats person, okay? Now, most of the people on this panel, they go by the eye test. So they like to look at the game.
Both of them.
Kind of
Both
feels
of them.
like you don't watch all of the games. That's why you think CC is the best. But even if we go by stats alone,
mm,
even if we were to take out the missed games, Caitlin Clark is not even in the top 6 in terms of points per game. So that would mean that other people are having higher offensive production on points.
at least she has
If we
like
go
20,
to,
21.
she's not at 21, she's at 19 now.
Oh,
She's at
nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
19.
I forgot she had this thinker.
And there
Yeah.
are 6 other people ahead of her. One at
Yeah.
24, one at 21, one at multiple people at 20. So there are 6 people ahead of her, right? So she's like top
Yes.
7. That would not be the best. Number 7 is not the best. If we go over
Mm-hmm.
to assist, she's not even leading in assist anymore. Alyssa
AT
Thomas is
is.
leading.
Yeah.
She is
Yes,
number 2,
but
but
9.
number 2 would still not be the best because Alyssa Thomas not only has more assists, but she also has less turnovers. So that
Mm,
wouldn't be the highest
mm.
offensive production, right? If we
Shit.
look at
Yes.
3-pointers, which is supposed to be her bread and butter, Miss Mamas has been throwing her back out for years, putting
I
up
would
those
agree that her
logo
pass is
threes.
better than her shoot. That's another thing that y'all say. Y'all say that her 3-point shooting is like the main thing. That's like the appeal. But if you really watch the games,
So I
I think her passing better than her shooting. But that's just me.
okay,
So,
That's just
so,
but
me.
so
let's
she's the end.
so I just looked at points, we just looked at assists, and we
Mm,
looked at what's supposed to be her main
threes.
skill, which is
Yeah.
3-point shooting.
Yeah.
She's not top 5 in 3-pointers made, nor is she top 5 in percentage. Not even top. So that would not be the best, beloved. Now, if you want to believe in her for the future, if you say, I think Caitlin Clark has the ability to be one of the best offensive players in the WNBA
Right.
in the next 5 years, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, you know what?
Correct.
Okay.
You sound smart.
I wouldn't
Exactly.
say 5 years. I would say like more like 3 years. That's like
That's okay too, but you
her
trying to
ceiling
say
is
right
crazy.
now is the
You
Her
issue.
saying right
ceiling is
now,
crazy.
though?
You're saying right now. The problem is
That
not if
I
you
do think right now. I do think it's right now though.
okay, that's your issue.
Okay. Okay.
and you've been cooked on all of those issues, beloved. That is the
Now get
The
problem.
The
Go
3
on,
to
get you a
5 game.
plate, man. Go on, get you a plate.
Get you a
The,
plate, baby.
the
It's okay.
no.
Get you a plate.
Okay.
Yeah, we
The 3 to
got
5
green
game thing
beans.
is
I
like,
done made baked goods on the side. You got some pie if you need some
Get
man,
pie,
you
come
a
on,
plate.
man.
And here's
some
the thing, Mr.
dessert.
Floyd. If
You
you want to
feel
say
me?
CC is your favorite
Hmm.
player, I won't even get mad at you. But
Yeah, it's
don't
fine.
get up here and lie and say the best offensive player. That's a lie from the
I
pits of
think she
hell.
is though.
We
I
all
think she
know it.
is though.
But it's okay for her to be your favorite player.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fair.
That's okay
That's
to be
fair.
in your world. That's your
The
world.
3 the 3 to 5 years thing is more about like all
Mr.
time stuff.
Floyd. Mr. Floyd, too. I got
That's
news
more
for
the
you
3
too.
to 5 thing.
Mr. Floyd, I got news for you too. Right? No matter where you score behind the 3-point line, it still counts as 3 points. I just
It
want you to know
is.
that.
It is. It
No matter
is.
where you score, you don't
It's
get
the
an
same amount
extra
of
point.
points. That's
It's
true.
the same
That's
amount
true.
of points.
Y'all put y'all
Dang,
plate emojis in the chat, y'all.
dang. Flame was in the chat. I ain't even had to say nothing. I let keep
Man,
just
show,
get it
man,
to
show,
him.
show, show. You got the rib. You got the ribs off the grill, man.
God dang. Nah, it's burnt up. I throw
Put
them
them
away.
rib
They burnt
emojis in
up.
the chat. Put them plate emojis in the chat, y'all.
It's burnt the ribs. I can't even get a piece of
What's that? He
I can't
burnt
even see
the
the texting on my
ribs.
phone.
Hey, Floyd, how you gonna look? That's a boy. You just said mouthful,
Oh
Miss
yeah. Oh yeah.
Tutu.
Another thing.
How you gonna be
Go
a
ahead.
better passer than AT? She had way less turnover. Even Paige Becker
I don't
averaged
think. I don't.
and
Statistically, right now,
3 less
she's
turnovers.
not a better. Statistically, she's not a better passer than AT right now. Obviously, you know what I'm saying.
She
She's
ain't
not better. That's what I'm saying
she
right
ain't
now.
a better passer at
But she's a better passer than she's a come on
how
now. She's a better
how.
passer than AT.
So hold on, I thought you said because of production. I thought you were going off production.
Production too. She has the more
Oh,
ability to
come
make better
on, you
passes.
all over the place like bird shit. Now, I thought you said production. We
Key, hold
already
up that
know.
goal
I
post
mean, she
again.
was. She was just leading. I
Oh, come on, bro.
Slide
Man,
to the left. Slide
not
to
with
the
this.
right.
She is
she just
good
she
at
just led the league in
Crisscross.
assists
producing them
last year.
points for the other team off of
She
turnovers.
she just led the league in assists last year. So,
Yo, Floyd,
but
stop
With those
it.
but
turnovers,
then
You
y'all
though.
get
lead the league
but
in
then y'all gonna
assists,
bring
but
up
if
the
you lead in
turnovers though.
turnovers, if you
You
lead in
have to.
turnovers, Floyd, it's the turnovers part. We're not disputing with you
That's
about her
fine.
leading in assists.
And just
Yeah.
like and just like y'all want Angel to bring down her turnovers for this year, we want Caitlin to bring down those turnovers for this year as
But
well.
we're not talking about Angel
We
right now,
get
though.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. But I'm just saying, us as fans, we want her to cut down the turnovers as well. But we not just fine with the turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the end goal is her getting like maybe like 9-2, 9-1. That's like the end goal. But as of
Right.
right
And
now,
when
she gonna
she
have a
look,
turnover problem.
Floyd. But when she does that, come back. When she does that,
No,
come
no,
back.
no, because
No, no, no,
when
no,
she
no,
get to
no. When
that
she
point, it's
does
gonna be
that,
like,
Mr.
because we gonna be
Floyd, when
talking
she does
crazy when
that,
it get to that point.
exactly, and you have
Y'all think we
that's
bad
the
now.
point.
It's gonna get crazy.
Y'all losing the plot. You're right. When she does do that, come back
Yeah, we'll let you have the
We
flow.
and talk
because
your shit.
because we see the
Exactly.
signs. We
Talk
see
your
the
shit.
signs.
But
We
you
see the
can't start
signs.
talking your shit before
What
you
sign?
actually do it, bruh.
What
No, you
sign?
can't talk your
We see
shit
the
before
Well,
you
show,
do
he
ceiling.
it.
said he see the signs of her
We
Hold
see
becoming a
on,
the
great player.
ceiling.
Time out. And then you mentioned she got better. What did she get better at compared to last year? What did she get better at? She's the same player.
How is she the same player?
She literally what have she
She's playing
okay.
more off ball this year.
No, not really.
What? She's not playing more off
No,
ball this year?
no, no,
What?
All right, bro.
no.
I
All right.
almost y'all
She's definitely
chat.
playing more off.
I almost got whiplash.
Nah.
Bro,
When y'all
No,
Stephanie
said
White,
this,
Stephanie
like
White not
finish
making her
I,
I
play more
line.
off
almost
ball
got
this year.
whiplash.
no, no,
I
Man,
almost
All right.
got
no.
That's
whiplash.
crazy.
I
Mm-mm.
wish. Let me actually
Did you
tell you, Mr.
No
did you look
way
at
Floyd.
the
y'all was
game
watching.
last night,
Hold on, y'all.
Floyd?
No
Hold on,
way
y'all.
y'all was
Hold on,
watching these
y'all.
games saying she's not playing more off ball.
Did you look at the game last night though? That's what I'm asking.
Not last night. I'm talking about
Okay,
the first
okay,
4 games of the season.
okay.
Did y'all see them games?
Mm-mm.
Yes, we
Mr.
seen all
Floyd,
the
I
games.
think you
I
should
think it
go
was a
watch
dream
that game
twice.
last night. You should have watched that game before you came on the
I
panel
watched it.
today.
It was
Yeah,
terrible. It was
yeah. She looked.
terrible.
Yeah, she
It
looked
was
at. She looked at
awful.
out of. Yeah, she looked
She
at out of
looked
place.
bad. She looked terrible. And guess what? We all got on Twitter as CC fans, and we all admitted that she looked terrible. And we all came to the conclusion it was a terrible night. It was one of her worst games in her career.
Yeah, but
That's
she can't handle
fine.
physicality though. She's not she don't like being physical either. She can't handle that.
You know
And
when
that's
I
why
will
she
say
bulked
that
up,
CC worked on her game.
and that was a complaint her rookie year, and that's why she bulked up. That's why she came into the season a
And
little
she
bit
She didn't
bigger.
still
She
bulk
put
look
on
up
like
and
10
nothing.
pounds a
but
He
month.
Floyd, she
still
still
can't
looked
catch.
terrible though.
Hey, y'all, watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. This man just sit here and said she playing more off the ball, right? Y'all heard him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CC last year had a usage rate of 26.
Mm-hmm.
This year she got a usage rate of 27, top 10 in the WNBA.
So that means she's on the ball more.
Cooked. Cooked.
That's fair. All I'm saying is, if you watch the games,
Baby, go
if
on
you
get
watch
you
the games,
Miss Goody Two Shoes.
she's
You
running
got
more
you
off
got his
ball.
play warmed up.
She's running more off ball.
Baby, come
God's
on over
honest
and get you a
truth.
plate. I know you
God's
hungry.
honest
The food,
truth.
you're cooked, honey. You're
God's honest
cooked.
truth. I've been saying I think CC would be lethal, dangerous if she played off ball. I would
We
like to
can't
see that.
we can't have her do that because we don't have the passes in order for her to play off ball. We don't maybe AB, but Kelsey Mitchell cannot make those passes to run the
Yes, she
offense.
can, bro.
If
Yes, she
Caitlin,
can.
we watched it. It was god awful. I swear to
No.
God,
So
I don't never want to see that
now
shit
it's
again.
Kelsey Mitchell fault
Kelsey,
now.
no, I'm not saying Kelsey Mitchell not a great offensive player, but Kelsey Mitchell cannot like make the passes of. She's not a point guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with her scoring or whatever. She can put up her 20 points a night. That's great. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so then I gotta ask you, Mr. Floyd,
So
right?
when
We
you
don't
So
ain't
have a,
you're
we
draft the
just
saying
point guard.
we don't have a
so
roster for that.
hold
So
on,
when you ain't draft the point
right.
guard.
I hear what you're saying about the roster for it, but
Mm-hmm.
this is my rebuttal to what you're saying because I can see what you're saying. You feel like they need another PG type of person out there for
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin
Tough.
off
It's
ball
tough with
more.
that. Yeah.
The reality, I want it's two things I have to say. The reality is CC does not want to be off ball.
Mm-hmm.
She should be off ball, but she does
She
not
should.
like exerting energy. If you notice, she does not like exerting energy, and being off ball, that shit takes a lot of energy. Look at Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina is lethal because she's constantly moving like
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Just like
The
Steph.
people, she's the actual Steph Curry to me,
Thank
Miss Lee,
you. Thank you, Key.
in my
Thank you.
opinion, right? But Cece does not like exerting that much energy, so she doesn't like being off ball. But let's just pretend she did, right? Let's pretend she did. So your opinion is that she needed somebody there with her to be more off ball. Cool, because they had Draymond, right? Cool. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Then why didn't the Indiana Fever go out? Because they cleared their roster now and they went out and they got these players. They got Dewan, all
Mm-hmm.
these
They got
why
Natasha,
did
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all
they
of them.
not go get her a PG to
Mm-hmm.
play with her to have
Mm-hmm.
her off ball? Why?
I don't know. I don't know why the roster was constructed like this. Maybe they thought like this was like gonna work or whatever. But especially considering that they want to play fast. That's obviously what they've said. They done alluded that in interviews. Steph White done said that. But the first it's weird because they sometimes they tell us one thing and then they'll show us something else on the court. But I don't know because Natasha's game doesn't even fit this offense. If I'm being for real. DB even got put back on the bench because she wasn't fitting this offense and she started slow. Lexi Hall had to come in and start shooting corner threes. It was just rough. But I'm just happy Indiana is a free agent destination. That's all I'm happy with. You know what I'm saying? Because that means we could, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because you know the narratives about Indiana. We
What
all know
up,
the narratives
Mark?
about Indiana. You know what I'm saying? You know the accusations we getting. You know what
We'll
I'm
see.
saying?
We'll
DeWanna
see.
We all. Hey,
Bonner
I'm happy, man.
What
came
up,
I'm
my
to
happy.
brother?
Indiana and now
Hey.
she looks worse.
Yeah,
Her
she look bad.
arrival
Oh
in
yeah. Oh yeah. DB
Indiana
look. DB looks
got her
bad.
looking like a fool. So if I'm a
DB
free
looks bad.
agent, I'm seeing that Cece is on ball this much, and I don't want to go there.
Correct. And that's what I was about to say to answer you because you didn't answer my question. You said I don't know and all of this. I'm gonna answer the question for you.
Mm.
They didn't go out there and get somebody to help her be off ball because she doesn't want to be off ball. That's why they didn't
Okay.
go do that.
Okay. I don't. What? I don't. I saw the first 4 games of the season, and she was like really heavily off ball, and they seen it, and they saw that shit was not working. They saw that the shit was not working. So I'm guessing they at least tried it with the current roster, and they was like, no, we're not doing this shit. We're not doing this shit.
Yeah, I
So
thought, hey,
they,
hey, Flo,
Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
my bad. Say what you were saying. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying, like, I watched the first 4 games of the season, and like the last 2 was like
Uh-huh.
the Atlanta Dream, and that shit
Uh-huh.
just was that off ball shit. It just wasn't working. So
It was
I
work
guess
for
they
yeah.
want to they want to resort to how we used to play like last year, just having the ball
Okay.
in CC hands and just free flowing or whatever. I
Oh.
don't know.
And where is that gonna get y'all,
Hey,
Mr. Floyd?
hold on, Keith.
I don't. Hey,
Hold
to
on,
be
Keith.
honest, I don't
Hold
really
on, Keith.
know. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
We just
Keith.
lost to the Valkyrie,
You
so
said
we just lost to the Valkyrie.
you said they try to put player off the ball. She couldn't play on the ball.
Yeah,
That's what he
first 4.
said.
Yeah, first 4
Okay.
games.
Yeah, you just said she played more off the ball this year. Which one is?
That was the first 4. Yeah, she only played like 6-7 games, right?
Oh, come on, bro. Hey, Flo, man, you
The
crazy.
first 4 games, she was heavy off ball.
Man, I hear you, dog. I hear you.
That was my point was.
Go ahead, Keith. What up, my brother? Hey, read the super chat for me, Keith. Read the super chat for me, Keith. My bad.
Oh, shout out to Bernadine for the $10 super chat. Angel gonna improve. She takes accountability, will, and fix it. Champion mindset and heart. CC blames her teammates, the refs, and coaches. Y'all see the real CC, and she'll never take accountability.
Why do y'all compare these 2 players? That's another weird thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't even play the same position.
Who compare them? I don't compare them.
I don't compare them. That's a super chat.
I don't compare them. I don't compare them either. It's just like the general. Like I get they had the moment in college. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. She won the ring. She did all that. It was a national little thing. But like after that shit should have been dead. You know what I'm saying? They both took different ways. It's just weird. It's just weird. Especially then you got the race thing that goes into that every single time they play. I gotta cut that out, man. Fans gotta cut that out.
Though. Tell the media that. Don't tell us that. Tell the media that. We be
I
minding our business.
Because I remember I was on Twitter that night when
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. See, this is what I need y'all to understand. We're not the ones saying Angel is the end all be all. She the best player in the world. Y'all saying it. Y'all getting behind that with Cece. So when people hold Cece to the standards, okay, if y'all saying she the best thing since sliced bread, and she ain't living up to it, don't get mad at us when we cook her. Y'all be trying to get
I don't think she's the best player in the world. I don't think she's the best player in the world. I think she may be like top 5, top 10.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Top
5, top 10.
Okay.
But like I did say, I think she is the best offensive player in the world. That was my thought. Because the defense isn't there yet. I really don't think the defense will ever get like to like Fee and Age and all that. That's just unrealistic.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about that, buddy. She'll never get
that's just unrealistic. The goal is her to be a solid defender. That's the end goal for her. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like how much she played on the ball.
But if she's supposed to be a good offensive player, she needs to be an efficient shooter and passer though. Like we got to start there. If she's supposed to be the greatest offensive player, she needs to be more efficient and she needs to cut down turnovers though. We got to start there.
Who would y'all say?
Huh?
Okay. Who would y'all say is the greatest offensive women's basketball player of all time?
Probably Donna Taurasi. Probably you say Donna Taurasi. You know,
Diana, right? All right.
How
efficient? How efficient was Diane?
You probably say
her whole career.
Probably. I don't know. I ain't gonna say her. I ain't not gonna say it because that's.
I was gonna say it's a lot. Like it's so many people.
Yeah, it's a lot
when it comes to that. I mean,
Donna Taurasi.
You got Sue Bird. You got Maya Moore. You got Cynthia Coopers, and it's
you got
so
a lot
many.
of them. I ain't gonna lie. You got Maya Moore,
and none of them.
I think it's probably Maya Moore for me, but that's just personal.
And none of them. And Maya Moore wouldn't fuck with what you saying, Mr. Floyd. I ain't even gonna lie to you. She wouldn't mess with what you saying right now.
She could have a different opinion. That's fine. I'm
just letting you know she wouldn't mess with her. She's your goat. Your goat wouldn't even mess with what you saying. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like none of them average as high turnovers is the point. None of them average.
That's fact. Cece got the record by far. She shadowed the record of turnovers.
Like
she shadowed. And she also shadowed them assists though, right?
Yeah, but hey, Floyd,
it don't work like that.
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying. That's all you got. Hey, if we putting the bad there, we gotta also put the good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, she did that, but Floyd, guess what? Guess how many assists Sue Bird average?
You telling me you already got
She
it up.
led the league in assists. Guess how many? Just make one guess.
Like 7?
Huh?
Probably like 7, 8.
Bro, in her prime, she was leading the league in assists, averaging 5 assists a game.
5?
If I'm
That's
lying,
leading the league.
Go look it up.
And that's why, and that's why I'm telling people, I'm like, the ceiling that we have is just ridiculous compared to
but that speaks more.
And even then, I looked at Sue Bird's like career points. You know what I'm saying? She averaged like 11 points a game.
I don't think anybody's disputing with you that there's going to be a new with the rookie class that was ushered in 2024. There's going to be
something crazy.
Correct. Nobody's
shadow them records, homie. They gonna shadow them records.
Correct.
But we already averaging like 20 points a game for our career right now. You know what I'm saying?
But you average the most. The problem is, Kinfolk, you can't leave out.
It's the turnovers. It's the turnovers. It's the turnovers.
You gotta mention that. It's a point guard.
Those are coming down. Those are coming down.
Coming down where? Down the street and to another.
They coming down to. Hey, she got a long career ahead of her.
Another team.
She got a long career ahead of her. I'm fine with that.
I know, but y'all talking like she got
right. But Floyd, the clear issue is y'all won't let her become the player y'all see her become. Yeah. Y'all start front running just like she front runs before she even does it. You are naming titles for her that she has not put in the work to get. I'm literally telling you myself personally, if she get them turnovers down but keep them assists up, come back here and gloat. I will happily give you a platform. I'll email you the link. Like, that's not what this is about. Basketball. I love basketball in any facet. Angel's my favorite player, but I love competitiveness. I love all the players being good. I have no problem with Caitlin Clark being good. I want her to be better, but you can't front run and say she's something she's not yet. Can she be offensively a great player? Absolutely. She has the potential to be. But you can't give her it before she does it, because we can look up 2 years from now and she's still doing the same thing, right? She hasn't grown. Or we can look up 2 years from now and she has grown, and you can gloat. You can say she's the best, etc., etc. But we can't sit up here and give people titles they haven't earned yet. That's my issue with what you're saying. She has to earn that. Everybody does in this league. Everybody has to earn it.
That's a fact.
They do. They absolutely have to earn it.
Hey, Floyd, you ain't never heard me come over here and say Angel was better than Fee and all them. Nah, I understand. Nah, she gotta get that. What she's already good at, that's what I praise, though. That's what I look for. What she's already good at.
Because I think Angel is already the best rebounder in W history. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give Angel her flowers for that. You know what I'm saying? That's how maybe it's because like I'm like real extreme. You know what I'm saying, with my takes or whatever. That's why I think, you know what I'm saying, Caitlin Clark is the best passer in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's a little different.
I can understand you saying, okay, you saying Angel's the best rebounder in the league. Facts.
No, not
like
just in the league, in the history, like all that.
I get what you're saying, and you're saying that she clearly is, right? And I'm not disputing you on that, and that's not even just because I'm a Angel Reese fan. It's just the facts. Unfortunately, there's not a here's where things get like tricky. Unfortunately for you, is there's not something to dispute her rebounding, but there's something to dispute CeCe's assisting. That's just the name of the game, unfortunately.
Because I also want to get into that, because you also can dispute Angel's rebounds.
How you do that?
Because what came up this year?
I don't know. You tell me.
What's the brand? What's the brand that she just filed for?
You about to get cooked again.
Yeah, this a new meal though.
What's the brand that she filed for, y'all?
This a new meal.
What's the brand that she just filed for?
I'm gonna do steak, potatoes. What y'all want as a green?
Man.
Y'all like broccoli, green beans, asparagus?
It's the me bounds. She only gets her own.
Here's why you gonna get cooked.
But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of a bogus narrative. I don't, you know what I'm saying. We have seen some sequences. where it looks really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times she doesn't really use her. It's really weird how she goes off a layup sometimes. It's really weird. But
she has poor. really not
It's
weird.
really weird. Yeah, it's
It's not
really
weird at all.
weird.
She has
Yeah.
poor
Yeah,
mechanics.
but even if we
She's
keep it
had
to
poor mechanics since
rebounding,
high school.
even
Go
if
ahead.
we keep it to rebounding by the
I
numbers,
think even with the
we
defensive
know that
rebound, she's
that's
still the
not
best.
true. So walk us through
There's
how,
no
which by
doubt
the
I'm
her
way,
just I'm
before
rebounding.
Angel Reese,
I'm
y'all
yeah.
would be shook by the player who got most of their not most of their rebounds, but the player who got a lot of rebounds off of their own shot. You'd be shook to know who that was. But even still, if we kept it just the rebounds, we know that most of her rebounds are not off of her own missed shots. So how does that?
I don't agree with the rebounds thing. I'm just saying that would be a thing that they would use to discredit her and her rebounds. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Now I've seen some clips where it looks bad, and that's what they use to get the narratives off on Angel. You know what I'm saying?
can't
We,
talk
we
about her defense. You go
we've
one
all
through
seen
five.
the clips.
You can't talk about her
Right, but
One to
let's
defense.
five is
pretend
a
that the clips are true, right?
that one to
Let's
five stuff
pretend
is
that
a
the clips
stretch,
are
dog.
true.
That
For
one to five
someone
is
who
a
Okay,
has
stretch.
600
if it's a
rebounds
stretch,
and there's two clips,
You said
okay.
walk us through.
yeah. Repeat what you just said. I'm sorry. I
No,
missed
but
it.
I'm saying let's pretend for argument's sake, right? For
Hmm.
argument's sake, let's pretend that the clips are true, beloved, right?
Hmm.
And there's two things that I can say, but let's pretend that the clips are true. 2 to 3 clips versus somebody that has 600 plus rebounds would discredit them in what way, beloved? Walk us
No,
through it.
I'm just saying that's how people getting narratives up. I didn't say that it was true.
Why
I
you
never
letting
said that
other
it was
people
true.
say then? What you think,
But
man?
I'm saying then,
I've already said that she's the greatest. I just said that she's the greatest rebounder in W history. Why would I
Okay,
think
why
that's
you worry
true?
about what other people say then, man?
No,
okay, well
I'm just
then
saying the good with the bad. That's all I'm
Sound like
saying.
to me
That's
you
all I'm
happy to
there's
saying.
go.
no bad though. With that, that's why I said, unfortunately
Ain't
for
no
your
yeah.
situation, right? Now,
Mhm.
if CC was a 4 and a 5 and CC was rebounding, that'd be a whole different story. But for your
Yeah.
specific situation, CC has pass, assist, and turnover ratio. Angel just has rebound. She doesn't have like a something to debunk what she does. And you can't bring up the rebounds because they've taken away her own rebounds and she still leads.
She
Yeah.
does.
And then
She
even if
does.
you don't do that, out rebound her then. Out rebound her then. It don't
That's
matter. Out
that's fair.
rebound her. You got 2, 3, 4 people on her, and they still can't out rebound her. So no matter how you slice it, she keeps the rebound title because of that reason. And unfortunately for Cece, it's hard to give her the assist title, passer title, because she has something like the turnover ratio fighting against her.
Then just give her both titles. Then with the she won the assist title and she won the turnover title. Just give her both.
Correct. We can give her both of those though, right? But you see how that's different than she's the best passer. I can't give her that title. No. I could give
I
her the
would.
turnover title. I could give her the assist title, right? But I
That's
can't give
fair.
her the best passer title. I can't give her that.
I gotta give her the best passer title. I gotta give her that. That
That's where
is
we differ.
from
Hold
That's
the
where we
Anytime
differ.
you hold a crown with the most turnovers, it is a automatic disqualifier
Of
from
the
being the
assist,
best
it brings
passer.
her assist down, Floyd. It brings the assist down because of the turnovers. The number doesn't stay the
Especially
same because of the
especially
turnovers.
y'all have to keep in mind Cece has been a ball dominant point guard for years,
years.
right? Like, yeah,
Years.
we can criticize
She
Angel
came
Reese
in
for
like
the
that.
turnovers. This is somebody, even though she does have point forward skills, this is her first time being able to really utilize it at the pro level, right? So yes, I have a higher expectation of you if you have had the same job,
Look.
if you have had the same
All right.
responsibilities on court, when if you have been in the same position for years. And she's been a turnover machine even in college. It was a
She
problem.
was.
And we're
She was.
still here. So when we talk about somebody growing, right, and improving their game, turnovers isn't one of the things that she's improved on, and not much else either. Alyssa
Not yet.
Thomas is the best passer in the league. And I don't know why y'all think passes need to be cute to get the job
Exactly.
done. I guess y'all want them to be fancy, but
Exactly.
what you are simply saying is Caitlin Clark is a risky, low IQ passer because she's going to make the fancy pass. She's going to make the risky pass instead of the right pass. That's why
It
she's leading in turnovers.
that's crazy because that's exactly how I would describe Chelsea Gray. That's crazy because Caitlin Clark not over here throwing behind the back passes and no look
Oh, I
passes and
think
all that. She just throwing
Yes, she
real
do.
like
She be
how
doing that.
to as compared to Chelsea Gray.
Now Chelsea Gray do it more, but I seen Caitlin Clark
Way
try.
more, way
I
more.
do it,
to be,
but
but she
I
doesn't
see
have now this season. Chelsea's struggling this season, unfortunately. And there's footage of me on the internet
that's a
saying
fact,
Chelsea.
team.
There's footage of me from Unrivaled being frustrated with Chelsea doing certain passes sometimes. So I don't care. Like it's cool sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, just do a regular
It's
pass,
fun.
man.
Yeah, it's fun
Like
to look at. You
just
know what
come
I'm
on,
saying?
bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
y'all praise.
They
In
told
my
me Chelsea
opinion,
Gray was better than Caitlin Clark as a passer, not AT. That's not even the main thing that people tell me all the time. It's most of the time it's just Chelsea Gray.
but see, this is why I told you earlier, a 3-point shot doesn't matter where you shoot it, it still counts as 3. So as far as the passing thing goes, a pass is a pass is a pass, right? Whether it's sexy looking or not, it's a pass. And I think y'all think that AT's not the better passer because it's not sexy. A pass is, if it gets into your hands and then you make the point, a pass is a pass. Sexy or not, it's a pass.
I never said that AT was not a great passer. I never said AT wasn't an elite passer. She's probably like top 3 in the W. Easily top 3 in the W.
Just because you put up a bunch of assists don't make you a great passer, though.
And that's true too.
That's a big
That's
myth
true
in
too.
basketball,
Because I didn't
That's
think
all I've
John
been saying, show.
because I don't think John Stockton is that great of a passer. For me, even though his production is kind of like crazy and whatever, because he made them. I can rant on John. This is not about John Stockton because I was ready to go off on John Stockton a little bit.
You cannot look at no John Stockton and say he ain't all that a pass, and then look at C.
He not like a top 5, top 10 passer for me. Even though the production is there, like for that specific. Because I went back and looked at them assists.
But I don't understand about you, bro. You go off of production, but then you will say John Stockton not all that. I mean, he number 1 by far in assists all time.
It's a
NBA
it's not just production though. It's production and especially with passes. With passes is different. Like you know what I'm saying. Anybody can put the ball in. You know what I'm saying in the hoop. If the ball go in the hoop, it's a you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That's 2 points. But if you know what I'm saying. If you get your teammate wide ass open, and good pass, great pass, elite pass, great playmaking. But when
I
you
really
passing it into the
wish.
post and Karl Malone got to make a tough post shot, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? That's not
Keep
an
get the
elite
man about
passer.
that wash machine, man. He in the
That's
wash
not
machine right
that's
now.
not an
I
elite
really
passer,
wish
bro.
that you
I'm
would
not
just say
understanding
CC excites you
because then
more.
he just said, Miss D, hold on, Miss D.
Go ahead, wash machine.
Miss D, am I tripping or did he not say I don't
Where
mess
that
with my
goal post
this
at?
is where I keep this
Where
is why I
that
keep
goal
moving
post at?
look, AB, look, y'all, because what I'm gonna make you do, people in my personal life know this. I'm gonna make you I say this all the time, right? I say I'm gonna make you stand on whatever you say to me. It don't matter who you is. I'm gonna make you stand on it. What you said was, I don't care about all of that, y'all. When you came up here, Mr. Floyd, you know what I'm saying, and your
Go
black
ahead.
wife beater, you came up here and you said, all I care about is production. But what I just heard you say is, okay, but it's not just about what is it, Mr. Floyd?
Scoring
You
wise
said
is
you
not
go off of
scoring wise.
production.
It's
Now you
about production
changing
for
it
me.
from production.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, man,
But
cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Right.
no.
Key, it's Miss Goody Two Shoes, just to let you know. It's Miss Goody
Oh,
Two
my
Shoes.
bad,
But
Miss Goody Two Shoes. My
but
bad,
I
Miss Goody
really
Two
wish
Shoes.
Floyd is experiencing what we call the halo effect, right? Right. The halo effect is when you view someone positively or you think that they are attractive or whatever the case may be, you grade their skills higher than what they actually are. And so
Mhm.
what's happening is because he gets excited when CC plays, he is overvaluing her skills overall. So just say that she makes you excited when you watch the game. There's no problem in that, but we don't have to make up things, right?
Correct.
You're saying that she's the best offensive player and she's giving the most production, and that's not true by the numbers, nor is it by the eye test. So it's okay for you to say, you know what, I love watching her play. She's excited. When she passes, I get excited. There's no problem with that. I get that. I will give you that. But by production alone, she's also producing points for the other team with the
That's true.
turnovers. And
That's
that
true.
is a problem. So when you produce that many points for the other team, you're not a top producer, especially if you're not top 5 in points per game at this point. It remains to be seen what happens in, later in the season. You're not first in assists. You don't even have the highest assist to turnover ratio, because even people who aren't averaging that high of assists have better assist to turnover ratio. Natasha Cloud is going crazy. Courtney Williams going crazy. AT had a 15 assist point game. The highest assist I think that Clark has had this season has been 11. And hell, Angel Reese had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So you're not even the best. I'm saying there are all of these indicators that are leading us to she is not the best. She
And
is
that's
not the best.
okay.
But if she's your favorite, that's okay. If she gets you
Correct.
excited, that's okay.
Angel Reese is not the best power forward in this league. She's my favorite player.
That's the
It's
toughest
exciting
position.
to
You know what I'm
watch her,
saying?
but she's not the best power forward in this league. She gonna get there one day. I see the potential, but I
Who
ain't
do y'all
gonna give
think?
her that now.
Who do y'all think the best guard is in the WNBA?
Shay.
Say it
Shay
again.
Gillis.
For
Shay.
W in the
consistency,
W, he said in the W.
W.
Oh, I said the best
You said
guard.
the best
The best
guard.
guard.
The best guard.
1 and 2.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna go
not a lot of
Alicia
good
Gray.
guards in the league, bro.
Alicia Gray
No,
having a good that's why I was like, it's a weak position
not
to
a lot.
even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not a lot.
I say Natasha Cloud
Sabrina Nescu. I'll say Sabrina.
and Sabrina at the 2.
I'll
Currently,
say.
Sabbath's playing out of her mind. Currently, correct.
Yeah,
Kelsey
And
Plum.
Alicia Gray. I'm sorry, Alicia Gray is doing
yeah.
great.
Gray is shooting out at a high clip.
Alicia Gray, she playing good.
It's
Yep.
between Gray, it's between Sabrina, and it's between CC, because CC just came back, so that's a whole different thing.
Hold on,
But
D. Hold on.
I think right now it's Alicia. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, especially with the production that Alicia putting up. She's putting on like 20, 22, 23 a game. Shit kind of
Going
crazy.
crazy, but you got to talk about this
It's
too,
like
Floyd.
9 and 4.
But Floyd, you got to talk about this too, though, and this is why these players end up proceeding. CC in a way is because Alicia Gray is not only a great offensive player right now, but she's also a great defensive player.
Great
She's
defender.
playing both correct. We cannot leave that out. Ball is both sides of the ball. It is not just offense. So that's the reason why you got to give Alicia Gray a nod and things of that nature, because she's playing both sides of the ball. You got it. That's in the equation.
So for your criteria, a player has to play both sides of the ball in order for them to be like in that top tier like elite convo.
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So who was
In
the
my
best player?
opinion,
Okay. So who was the best player in the world for you for the past 5 years in the NBA?
in the NBA, I can't
The-
give you NBA. I can't do that for you. No, I can't give you. I'm gonna give you an ignorant response because I don't watch it enough. I can give you what I feel about the W, but
Man, don't try to shout out to the NBA because she cooking you, man.
I'm saying because the best player in the NBA has been a bad defender for like the past 5
Hey man,
years. His name is Jokic.
she got you in solitary confinement, man. Don't talk about no NBA, man.
He got him on the stove. He's
I
sizzling.
didn't know that she didn't watch the NBA. I didn't even know all that. But
yeah,
She watch
that's just
WNBA.
a
You know she watch
yeah.
WNBA though now.
and
But
and
that's just a different point because
You know
that just didn't help
she
my
locking
point. You know
you
what I'm
up.
saying? That didn't help my point because
yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying. They two different leagues.
we all know that when it comes to, unfortunately, when it comes to the NBA, certain things have whittled away. Defense isn't like it's not as important, etc. Sometimes we know that about the NBA, but the WNBA hasn't gotten to a certain space yet. So defense is important. When you look at the last 5 years of MVPs, They play both sides of the ball. When you look at Asia Wilson, when you look at Breanna Stewart, even when Breanna's shot isn't dropping, she's doing all the little things.
They all been big men. They all been big men. That's another key
That
thing.
I would definitely give you that.
It's a dominated. It's dominated by bigs.
It's a bigs league. It's a bigs league for sure.
It is.
Let my boy Scott go. What up, Scott? I'm gonna do this.
Hey, what's up, fam? How y'all doing, man? Y'all good?
Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, all right, first of all, man, thank y'all for your prayers. Update, my mom is cancer free. Thank God for that. So I'm extremely ecstatic on that, man. So I appreciate everybody that have a mom in your prayers, man. God is good, for sure.
Good.
Most definitely. So let's rewind a little bit. Going back to this Rebound deal, I know I sent him the video. This whole Rebound deal came from Jeff Teague and his podcast team. When Angel got to 500 and 500, first of all, let's just put it out here like this. Getting to 500 points, they mentioned that first, and then 500 rebounds, that means she's putting up the numbers just in ways that a lot of people don't like because her game is not quote-unquote pretty. So they said that we're going to give her props. And as they were doing that, he said, man, somebody said Rebounds, and they started laughing. And then they started dogging her as they were so-called giving her props. I don't understand it to be in the NBA as he was and the WNBA. When was getting a rebound a bad thing? Whether it's your own shot or somebody else's, that's creating another opportunity to score. That's creating more offense for your team. Heck, if they can't handle you inside of the post, inside of the paint, grab your own rebound as many times as you can. That means that they suck and they can't grab the rebound off you. So I never understood that, why she get picked on so much. So last night's game, I put it in threads. I actually put it on Instagram, but it got more play on threads. People are getting extremely pissed that I just called out Caitlin Clark's numbers and said this is the worst game by far in a statistical way that she's had. And I'm getting murdered. That thing to reach over 500 likes, 500 comments, and they're going in. Why? Because they say, well, Asia Reese has multiple bad games. No. She just don't have the pretty, exciting logo threes or the behind-the-back passes that make you say, ooh, Kanishki, Kapushki. Nobody cares about it because, like my homegirl said right here, a three is a three no matter where you hit off the court, and a pass is a pass. Point blank period.
And to back up what you're saying too, y'all got the caliber of what's a player's bad game is different for each player. It's not the same for every player. So Angel Reese could have a 0-point game and still have a good game. Thank you very much. Caitlin Clark cannot score no points because that's not her. That's
stretching it.
No, it's a fact. Now, if Angel Reese has 0 rebounds,
that's stretching it.
Then we'll have something to talk about. If Angel Reese got 5 rebounds, then I'm willing to say, okay, she got a bad game. If Angel Reese not guarding 1 through 5, then I'm willing to say she's having a bad game. But we cannot sit up here and basically say what a player is having a bad game is the same for all players. It's not the same for all players. Each player has a different caliber or grading system.
They got different
on whether they're having, because if we're and you saying no, Mr. Floyd, but my argument actually helps you and your player, because my argument, right? If we said
I know what you're getting to. I know what you're getting to.
Okay, You want to get on my bus. Because I'm actually helping you out.
The 0 points was kind of crazy.
She can have 0 points. Angel Reese can have 0 points. She absolutely can. She
got at least.
If she's doing everything else, she's not having a bad game because she's doing everything else. If she's not doing the other things, then she is. Now, Cece, let's say I grade Cece on defense. That would mean every game Cece has is bad if I grade her on that. But I don't even grade her on that. I grade her on her scoring and her passing.
The offense. It's just the offense.
So I'm actually giving your player a break by grading her correctly on her game.
Dude, I can't believe somebody in the chat said, wow, rebound. So you're saying rebounding is better? It's not saying that it's better. It creates another opportunity to get points.
Yeah, rebounds have value on the court. I'm never gonna be like,
are we really
all they doing is rebounding. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous.
What? Okay, so if you a 4 or 5 and you don't rebound, guess what they'll say? Oh man, he trash. She can't
It's gonna
rebound the ball.
it's gonna be
So he
tough for you to
can't.
get minutes. I'm gonna tell you that. It's gonna be
Yeah,
tough for you to get some
but
minutes, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
all that being said, she started every single game. She never came
Over
out
the
the bench.
vets.
Even in
Over
her
the
Yeah.
round, she
vets.
never came out the bench. So there you go.
Over the vets, y'all. Over the
That
vets.
kills
What are you
everything.
talking about?
So that kind of concerns me about the knowledge of the people that actually chat, because I've coached basketball to the high school level, and almost went college, but I decided not to because of personal reasons or whatnot. But it's like you teach your players to rebound for opportunities to score again, to stop the other team from scoring. You grab the rebound and you continue to go to the play set that we put on the board for you, or however. But it's just kind of weird that in this day and time, because of injuries and because of winning a championship. Now, a lot of people say that she can't score. The girl averaged 24 points in college the year that they won the chip, and then dropped down to like 20 or 18. But that's good for me. If you're big, you should be able to get at least 18 or 20, especially in college. But she's progressing. If you look at the chart that she has too with her shooting percentage, it's up to like 40, 42, 43%. A little bit higher than that. She's improving, had a slow start. But I'm just flabbergasted by the rebound comment. Like, that's a bad thing. Dennis Rodman, was he a bad guy for rebounding? He's in the Hall of Fame. Ben Wallace, Moses Malone, Karl Malone. All the bigs, if you don't know how to rebound, like my boy said, you're not going to get minutes on the court like that. Now, unless you're just an all-around scorer. But that's not the case for most bigs nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
And guard the other team best player. And you saying that you mumble something. You mumble something. I like how you like to go off statistics. Let me put these statistics in your face, my brother. And I'm finna end it like this. Bam. You said she don't guard. Oh, that's a stretch. Oh, okay.
I said 1 through 5. 1 through 5 is the stretch that I
On
don't
your
like that
screen,
y'all
what they
defend.
say? On your screen, do you see 4s and 5s?
Yeah. 4s and 5.
Okay.
No, 1 through 5. Y'all say 1 through 5. Y'all don't say 4s
She can
and 5.
switch
Y'all say
on one. We
1
literally
through.
see.
She's a good switch defender. But when I talk to Angel Reese fans about defense, they make it seem like she can just be like the point of attack defender on like a guard or like a forward and just take them out the game completely. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, she can.
I don't agree with that.
She did do that.
I just don't agree with that.
You want to know
Well,
what
so
happened? Take this off the screen,
That's a
show.
that's a lot.
Please,
That's a lot to
please.
do. That's a lot to ask for.
You want to know what happened? Rakia's at the 3. Rakia was cooking us last year. You want to know what happened?
They put Angel on.
Teresa Weatherspoon said, "Get her."
It was a good adjustment.
You had Ryan Howard. You had Tiffany Hayes and Unrivaled. She put Tiffany Hayes to sleep. She put Tiffany Hayes to sleep. That's that game. She got the tech and got kicked out the game because she took Tiffany Hayes out the game.
Yeah,
one-on-one.
I can't.
One-on-one
speak
took
to that. I can't
Tiff
speak
Hayes
on
out the game. Am I tripping? Am I losing it? Do I be seeing it?
No. You're absolutely right. I was there for those games. Got a chance to see it, and actually Tiffany.
Do our coaches not tell Angel sick them? They literally they say, you know what? Let me take the leash off. Go get him, and she clamp them every single time. She clamp them I call her Angel. Cut your water off, Reese. She gonna cut your water off every time. 1 through 5. Now there's no reason for her to have to guard 1 through 3 per se, right? But if it's necessary, she absolutely can.
I would say she does need to guard 1 through 3, especially how this roster is constructed.
Oh, with this roster,
with the roster, it's bad for y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's bad for y'all. Y'all got Kia Nurse out there getting minutes. Y'all got Kia Nurse getting minutes. It's bad, and y'all gotta calm down with this Tyler Marsh terrorism stuff, man. Y'all gotta relax with all that. Man. He trying his best. He's trying his best, man. Y'all gotta ease up on.
What you got to say on this show?
I'm finna get my ass up.
Rookie head
I was
coach,
trying
man.
to tell you. We ain't finna go there. Anyways.
Rookie head coach.
Anyways, I'm not
taking
it's hands and feet on necks. I'm not taking my feet off nobody's neck.
Look,
I'm not.
Look, man. Look. Tomorrow we actually I'm finna do the I actually want to do Paige. I forgot about her game. I just want to do this game. Paige Belgan. They play Marina Mabry now. I just want to watch this. I'm finna watch this game. Appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Chicago, we gonna be in here in the morning. We got Chicago versus Phoenix. First day of a back-to-back. Make sure y'all hit the like button, new to the channel, subscribe. Hey, Floyd. Make sure you keep coming. Huh?
Go ahead,
I'll be back. I'll be back because I need to. Because when Caitlin Clark start playing better, I need y'all to keep this same energy.
No, hey, hold on. Time out. I don't care about no regular season.
Energy,
No,
man.
sir. Hold on. No, sir. I don't care about regular season. Win the championship, then you can talk.
That's crazy because y'all talk about winning the championship
because
what
y'all
the Sky
said
doing.
Indiana Fever. No, sir.
Oh, now we gotta win the championship.
Y'all said Indiana Fever was the best team in the world. They got the best. They got the best roster money can buy. You got the best coach.
Hey.
You got the best player, offensive player in the league. She makes everybody better. She's the best player you ever seen. So I expect her to go out there and win the championship this year. No excuse. No.
You laughing? You laughing? Hey, Show, can you pull up this last super chat for me, please? Pull up this last super chat.
No, sir.
Shout out to Benzino Effect. Benzino said, great show. Love the discussion about talking basketball. Busy Bone, I need to know when Bone Thugs coming back. They said it. I didn't say it. The person who sent the group chat said it. Hey, I tell you this though, Mr. Floyd. Next time you come, Mr. Floyd, next time you come on this channel, come with facts, not feelings, for one. And number two, come with a t-shirt on. Ain't nobody.
I'm at work. I wasn't even supposed to come into work today. They asked me to do all
put
this.
A t-shirt on, man. Put a t-shirt on.
I got the laptop out, man. I'm over here doing all this.
With the incorrect facts, man. But listen, y'all, my page is WBB Universe. It's WBB Universe. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. Hit the like button, comment, and hit the all notification button so you know every single time we go live, drop a video or a short. WBB Universe. B Will, I didn't see your super chat, but appreciate you for it. I'm gonna try to catch it and pull it out. But I didn't see it. My bad, B Will. But yay, hey, this was a great show. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Subscribe, WBB Universe, one word. Type it in the search button and hit the like button, comment, and subscribe.
And if you have the WNBA app, you can vote for All-Star on the
All-Star
app.
vote. Go vote for Angel Reese.
Yep, go vote for the Fever. Fever rising.
Go vote for Angel Reese.
Get his ass up out of here. Get your ass up out of here.
Get him out of here, Show.
Ain't no friends around here.
Get him out of here.
Dang, y'all dropped Busy Bone.
Tell him to go get his lick back.
Drop the plats and all of that. Miss Goody Two Shoes.
You will get destroyed this year. Trust me, I tell you. Just when you think you can celebrate, let y'all get put out the first round. I'm gonna fry your ass. Trust me, I tell you.
Hey man, facts.
Hit the like button.
Y'all.
Out of here. Subscribe to the channel.
Be safe.